The chat's already saying I'm late. Well, I've got the
Yeah.
timer going up. I mean, does it count if I'm here like chatting over the waiting screen that we're supposed to be not chatting over? All right. We should go ahead and get started. One of these times, I'm gonna make it all the way through the 5 minutes. I'm so impatient though. There are. Did you see any of the units?
I've kind of peeked at some of them, but not super closely.
They're kind of bonkers. Like, folks showed up. How is everybody doing? In case you can't tell, I have Sprinkles here to help me out with all of these fantastic builds. How are you doing, Sprinkles?
I am doing great now that my internet is working. You know, it's always a good time. Excited for Christmas.
All right. I will have you know, I didn't blow anything up yet, but I changed a whole bunch of things. Like, everything was working, so I was like, you know what I need to do? Change everything. So we'll see. I got the lovely Christmas background. You notice like the lights behind everything.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I did that so that I could do more weird things. Like okay, let's see if this works now. So yeah. Now the emotes are more interactive now. So
I love that. I love that.
But when I did it, I screwed with my lights, and now I've got like a weird orange face. And I mean, it's a good thing no one's coming here because I'm just so danged attractive. That's that's excellent.
Hey, you know, the orange lighting works with the orange background. You know, it works, I think.
I've Oompa Loompa'd myself this Christmas. Oh man, but yeah, I'm always tinkering with this thing, and I tinkered with all of the membership and the animations for that, so we'll see how they go. And yeah,
cool.
Whew. How was did you get anything good for Binding Worlds?
I'm on the fence about a couple of them, but nothing that I'm like, I must have it. Whereas like the last couple of Binding Worlds, I grabbed something. I'm like trying to remember what I grabbed. I think I got a Summer Robin last Binding Worlds, and then the time before that I got a Legendary Crom, and then the time before that I got a Sumia because I really wanted Sumia, but she would never come home. But I found a stacked one the first Binding Worlds, and so I was very excited. But this one, didn't find anything too crazy. I did find some other like YouTuber and Twitter people that I know on there just by happenstance, though, which was kind of cool.
That's always fun to meet people or see people you know on there. This was my find, and the thing is, like, this was my last merge. So this, for one thing, it's got a lot of stuff that I already want, but it also means that I don't have to go into a legendary banner for this unit. So
yes, which is so nice. That's so nice.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. But I
save the orbs.
as many as we can, because I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to merge up Asker or not, but we'll see. I really thought Reditosker was going to be...
Our bonds connect us.
Hey, Jaisal. Good to see you in there. But anyway, I was saying something, and then I looked at my new animation. I was like, oh, hey, it worked. Asker, yes. I was looking at merging him up, and I was expecting Reditosker to be a light mythic, and so that completely screwed up my whole plan. But yeah.
We gotta have more mythic freebies, you know?
Exactly.
Apparently.
They're so the new book units are so cheap to merge, and I was like, oh, I can finally use different units for the first time in 3 years, but the owl had other plans.
The owl was very mean right now. Me and the owl are not on good terms.
What the Fae?
I hear that. All right, Jaisal, I don't believe I have your code in here. If you want to send your friend code to, I think I saw Hundley in the chat. You can either send it to him or to me in the Discord, or you can plop it down right here, and I'll get you into the line. Yeah, that's the thing is, like the whole ground rules here. We had over 200 submissions, and they were
oh my
all
gosh,
really good. You guys continue to just absolutely blow me away with the quality of units that you send in. So I am really, really excited about this. And so if you do get to skip the line, if you're a new member, generally if you're an old member, then I've already skipped you in front of the line. So yeah, but we've got a ton of stuff. I will. Oh, look, it actually lets me copy the code now. This is awesome. Beautiful. Jason, let me get you in here, and then we'll get started. And you all will be very happy to know that I made sure to turn off the thing that gets rid of my zeros on my spreadsheet. So we should
yay!
Yeah. It did that the first time around, and I kept on thinking that people had given me bad codes. Oh man, I'm gonna have to hand type this in because for some reason this is very mad at me. Okay, if I miss it, we'll come back to you and we will figure it all out. Or not, because I just can't type today. It has been, Christmas is like the busy season for dads. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, never mind. I did just fine. I just need to... There. All right. I will we'll make sure we get your code in right, son. Sprinkles, are you ready for this madness?
Am I ready? Let's find out.
All right. Enough of Thor. Let's get on to some really fun units that everyone else submitted here. I hope everyone is having a Merry Christmas. Or Happy Holidays, or however you're celebrating. And, okay, there's a thing here. So, Sprinkles, I don't know if you watched the last one. Oh, no, you were at work. So
I was at work, so I popped in and saw some things, but not everything.
I promised Ilya for a solid 3 hours that I was going to get to his unit because I
did see that.
And so that was the whole joke, the whole gag, and that was the last unit that I was going to do was going to be his, and I just forgot at the end, and I haven't heard about it for a solid month. He is giving me a hard time. So, one more thing. At the very end, we've got the Discord Choice Award coming up. So, the person got like 20 emotes. It was crazy.
That's a lot of emotes. There's so many units to scroll through.
that is a lot of emotes. Okay, so we've done this enough. We need to quit wasting time so that these folks, we get as many of these folks' units in as we possibly can. And this is Kempf. Are you a fan of Kempf in America?
I don't know Kempf very well. If I'm being perfectly honest.
This is Ilya's absolute favorite unit, and you would think he was a Ponz of Loki fan because of it, but he's a semi fan. But yeah, honestly, this is a great refine, and it holds up. Discord is sneakily good, as we've seen from Summer Shamir, and a wonderful support for the rest of your team. But now we've got updated things like Flared Sparrow. Like that's just crazy.
Yeah, the flared skills are super fun to use. I don't have many units myself with them yet, but I just got an Edelgard, so I'm excited to use her.
Ooh, she's fun.
But the flared units just have not come to me. They have not come home. So always seeing the flared and seeing people with flared on their units makes me a little jealous, to be honest.
I've got to call Ilya out for not being a true fan. As Blutgang just said, I mean, Assassin's Strike is missing out of the
right?
B. And I mean, this shouldn't be Gale Force. This should be no quarter. I mean,
right.
This is supposed to be his favorite unit. I mean, come on.
Yeah, what kind of favorite is that? But we've got pivot.
But we've got pivot.
We've got pivot. Do we still have the pivot? Yes, we've got the pivot.
I couldn't get rid of that one, so that's all right. So we're good to go there, and it's really funny because Ilya is not in the chat right now to defend himself, which is the perfect time to make fun of him. So we're already doing good. Also, I mean, this is like the most evil friend code ever. This like 686666665851. So I think that says something about him. I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. There, yeah, that's. I'm not sure what it says, but all right. Let's see what's up next with. Now this is Wacky's unit, and Wacky always does wacky things. And did you ever get to play with Ganunga Gap?
Like with the character or with the actual weapon?
this crazy weapon.
Just making sure.
Did you see the highlights that were like the level 1 Nyx that were just then she was just like
that when she was broken? I do recall that, but no, I did not myself. I'm like, because I just think I came across a Nyx. I think I pulled her recently. And I was like, oh, Gnungagop. It's like the new character. So I didn't realize, but I do remember hearing about that now that you mention it. That it was crazy. It got nerfed though, right? Or am I crazy?
I believe it got nerfed, and it also, I mean, there's been time.
Our bonds
so.
connect
right.
So yeah, good.
But
good
it was one they
had
had to go in and fix, right? Or am I crazy?
No, I'm almost positive it got fixed. I'm sitting here trying to remember what got fixed, but but yeah, this is just great though. Like this is all sorts of damage reduction, and then it's all going to be reflected back on the enemy, and crazy things are going to happen. I will say the one fun thing to do with this unit, and obviously like Flare is the more fun. The more high investment fodder, but the miracle build on her is ridiculous. So if you're looking for something just absolutely just nutty to do, the miracle build's a lot of fun and makes for great highlight videos. So this is Wacky is always doing a great job with these though, and this is no exception here. And
no pivot though.
Well, hold on now. Wacky
wait. Is there a pivot? Is there a pivot on there?
Oh my gosh, Wacky, falling off his game. Oh man.
Every repositioning skill accepted.
Oh, this is like a shot.
Oh, magic no follow too.
I think since Ilya didn't get his unit review, that he's fallen from grace now. And folks aren't giving him pivot like they used to, because this really is everything but pivot. Wow, shots fired there.
Unintentional shots, but nonetheless, it worked out.
All right, Cyrilou Art, if you could send me your friend code, I will definitely get you bumped to the front of the line, and I thank you so much for the legendary summoner status there. That's Wacky does say it was shots fired, like he intentionally gave her everything but pivot. So
I love that. That's fantastic.
That's great. All right. Next up, we have someone who has helped me just an absolute ton. And this is Hundley, who always brings fantastic builds. And this is no exception.
Miss Julia.
How are you feeling about this just monster?
That's 81 attack right there.
That's
that is lot. 81. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm scared. Jeez Louise, she is stacked. Holy moly.
She's really perfect for Defense Res Ploy 3 too. I mean, that is a fantastic addition to her. What all do we have? We do have Pivot. All right, perfect. I
and it's equipped.
And it's equipped. So Ilya is still holding a little bit of sway. Oh man, we've got a lot of good stuff here though. This is fun.
I like how when you're scrolling through, you can kind of see what they may have had in the past and then what they're moving on to too, with the Menace skill and then with the Mirror Impact as well.
It also kind of lets you know like how long they've had the unit, like if it's been around a while. So it's a good time.
81 attack though. Jeez.
That is a lot. All right, where are we headed to next? Hundley, this is fantastic. And I forgot to read the this is anti-Robin technology. Apparently he is just not a Robin fan at all.
Oh, poor Robin.
I mean, Robin's gotten a lot of love in these past couple
yes, but also poor Robin. I have to say it.
Wacky, I did forget to read the note on yours. That was for the Nyx, and he said, I am not a fan of IS's obsession with pure damage reduction piercing. I mean, that is fair, but that's IS is bouncing back and forth like crazy with the power creep right now, so I don't even know what to do with them. Let's go to Peter, who is very proud of their Plumeria, and I've been hearing about this for a bit.
Miss Plumeria, she's got the Stillwater 4 on there. She's got the ploy from the other Plumeria, I assume.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume we've had Defrez ploy on a couple other units since, right? Am I crazy? Am I misremembering?
You've had two units with the ploy right now, but I have a feeling this is from here. You know what? We can check. Well, they didn't get the tome. Oh wait, they couldn't get the tome because that was blue. This different sure color. Does look like this came exactly over from the old Plumeria, or from the new Plumeria rather. So, but Wings of Mercy 4 is so good on Mythics in general, and that's fantastic. We got I forgot I did the jingle bell sound effect for that. Thank you for the subscription there. So, but I am a huge fan of Plumeria, and I mean, who isn't? Like this, I think Oblivion is the only one who hates the fairies.
No, I love Plumeria. She's one of my go-tos for sure. I need to make a new one myself. I've been wanting to, but didn't find anything in Binding Worlds quite like this.
The nice thing about them, like Plumeria, is that she's perfectly good at +0. Like, still is a great unit at that.
Yeah. She's don't have to spend as many Orbeez on her, except to get the new Plumeria to make the old Plumeria better.
That's true. But it's nice when it's one unit. Like you get one unit and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Jaisal, I've got you at the, so I do the members section first, and I've tacked you onto the end of that along with Cyricil art. So have no fear. The only one that you don't skip are the previous members. So I will get to you very shortly, though. Let's do Z the Thiel next.
It's okay. UA Plumeria also hated me. The new one did anyway. She would not come home, and then I gave up.
Yeah. Also, Jaisal, I completely understand. I get really excited about people seeing my units too, so it's always fun. Alrighty. Oh, dang. We're going ploy again, and I want these fire flood skills or these boost skills on more units. Like I really enjoy them. All right, I always have to go in and remember, oh, this is, I forgot he had the weird dragon effectiveness thing. But otherwise, still, like, the preference weapon really stands up. Like, it's good stuff.
Is the dragon thing related to, because I haven't played Fire Emblem 4, is it related to it? I feel like it's not.
Oh, I actually thought that was related to his character, but I also haven't played it? I've just been told.
Yeah, I can't remember. But it's Demi's favorite game, so I'm like, I need to play it one day. It is related. Okay. Thanks, chat.
They've got our backs.
Thanks, chat. Appreciate it.
And of course, we've got to give a hats off to Pivot there.
Pivot!
But this is obviously player phase, and Special Spiral 4 goes hard. I love these new Squad A skills.
Oh my gosh, they're so nice.
And did you see the brand new one doesn't even have HP? It's like attack speed res or something like that.
Yes, because I equipped that to one of my units recently.
It's so good.
Oh, but they're so nice. I love having just skill boosts, especially for like slightly older units or much older units. It gives them more of a boost without like taking too much away. And with the X skills, attune skills, whatever their title is, it's kind of nice to have that balance too, where you can get both the, if you've got the attune skills, you can use those in lieu of using a seal for them. So I think that's kind of cool too. That gives you options, at least.
Definitely good stuff. And I almost forgot. Oops. I almost forgot to go over skills here, and that's always important. So we have the Arcane Tome. If you probably haven't equipped this because you like his tome a lot, but just don't forget, like me, don't forget to refine it if you do equip it.
Here's the Ruptured Sky and Mirror Impact.
Oh, tons of good stuff. Oh,
yeah,
Magic
Finish,
No Follow.
Magic No Follow. Yeah.
This is a loved unit. That's excellent.
Another one where you can tell it's just got history being built.
Next up we have Shepherd, and I am so jealous of this unit. Like I still can't believe this happened. Look at that. Like,
oh my good golly goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow.
What can you say to this except for pivot? I mean, that's
oh my gosh. Though, like, I'm just like, she just came out, and I think they've also been just really good. I mean, we've had a lot of good units come out this year, but I remember like hearing people like hyping up Shamir, and just seeing all these like newer skills on top of her. Yeah. It's insane the power creep we've gotten.
Fleeting Echo in particular on her is just amazing. Like it is the perfect spot. Actually, Fleeting Echo for any of the attack calves is pretty fantastic. I'm scared to even look at what other things like they have. It's only 2 rallies, I guess. Harsh Command is pretty good. Desperation 4, Brash Assault 4 comes with her.
Oh my
Low
god.
speed defense force, actually. Wow, these are all just absolutely premium. Shepherd. I want this unit. Can you send this unit to me? Like this. This is fantastic.
Holy moly.
That is right, Shepherd. She definitely has all the love. That is something. I see Chronicos in the chat. I didn't get a chance to say hi. I hope all is well there. I always look forward to their unit reviews, their arena runs. But yeah. Let's get I didn't read the little text is that this is the Lucia counter, and it absolutely is.
Yeah, she's just gonna demolish.
Poor Lucia. That's the hard part with Lucia is keeping up with speed creep, and that is a tough thing to do. All right. Next up, we have tactic, and I have been hearing about this build for about a year now. Like, that's how long they have been working on this unit with merges and everything else. Like that's.
And she just got her Hall of Forms rerun, right? That was a rerun, or was it a new one?
Tactic, you're gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was her final merge. No, it was. Oh, okay. He got the Forma, and then on the banner that had her on there, that was the final merge.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So. And there were two of her running at the same time too.
But the warpness is just always good. Like that is that will be good until we have Gatekeeper in skill form that you can inherit to everyone.
Also, the Occultist Strike, because that one wasn't in Hall of Forms while Tiki was in there. Or Tiki, now he was in there. Was she? Or was it? That's newer than... Am I crazy?
That's off of
Golvig, right? Yeah, so Golvig came after that Hall of Forms, too. So... that's even cooler, I think.
Oh, for sure. And
that is cool.
Wow. Ilya is just losing his sway. Look at this no pivot. Wow. Are you guys like revolting? Is that the deal? So, close salvo. That's hilarious. I want to see close salvo Noe. Ardwell flying for arena, that'd be fun. God, what else do we have in here? Look at all these things.
Oh my gosh. Guidance 4 and Soaring Guidance. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow, she is stacked and she has options. Do you prefer Guidance or Soaring Guidance? I'm curious.
Soaring Guidance. Most of the time when I'm using armors, they have some kind of orders on them, and I really only need them to go one space next to a unit, not two. In general, I'm not trying to get my armors just pushed way out there.
Gotcha. So I was just curious.
that is my preference. I guess if you use a ton of armors, though, I mean, Guidance is definitely the better choice for you.
Yeah, I prefer Soaring as well, just because of I tend to use Cavs and Flying a lot more, so Guidance isn't always useful for me anyway, so.
Let's see. What is next? This is May. And this is the updated...
Oh my gosh.
This is the build I wanted. This is it. Oh, I was just theory crafting this. And I Buffer 4 is so good with godlike reflexes. Like that's... I do wish it looped, but it's always that first attack that's the most important. So that one's pretty great. Oh, you gotta love that, though.
And then there's the squad VS one, which is the attack speed one.
That's the most important one. You always
Yes.
remember Venus.
Yes.
No? Okay. How many effects is she getting here? Because you get charge from the weapon, and then you get orders from oath, and so she just needs 2 more, which wouldn't be too incredibly hard. So that's always the thing, is getting four bonuses can be trickier than you think. I guess the thing about her though is she has to stay close to her allies anyway, because of the way she gets more speed that way.
So. And then her weapon. This Alear has the weapon where you work with your partner anyway. You're a support partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like she's paired with Duo Asker.
Oh.
So then that's easily 4. Like there you go.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing because of the fire blessing that this is right. She's going through arena right now, but she's good in all modes. I was looking at a chart that had the speed of every unit right now, like the max speed theoretically, and Alear is still on the top of the pile.
Good for her. Good for her.
Yeah. Good for IS, because we can't handle anymore. That's a great unit though. They do say this is the arena build. And then I'm just reading the notes here, and so that's good times. I wish I also had a Duo Asker for arena, because he's very good there. I wish I had Pledge Fodder. Like, I need 7 copies of that. Pledge is amazing. So I agree with you. Pledge would be nice, but we don't have infinite orbs, do we? One of the other infinite funds. One of the interesting things to do with Attack Speed Prime 4 is to put the X Infinity, X Oath. And that would give you another orders. But I mean, if you're already paired up with Duo Asker, you don't really need it. It can come in handy if you do like Pledge and then that Oath skill. But I can't really, this is already perfection. I can't say too much about it. Wow. We've got Arcane Devourer, but no pivot. The members are just they're like, no, Ilya, your reign of terror has ended. That's insane.
I can't believe Alear's almost a year old now.
Right? Oh my god, it was. Do you know we only got 30 units, 35 stars in the main pool last year?
I believe it. I believe it.
I was mathing today. It only hurt a little bit.
It hurts me a lot. But you know who wasn't in the pool at all? Mr. Tempest Trials over here.
That's true.
He was a Tempest Trial. Yeah.
All right. I'm taking your bet now. Does this unit have pivot? Is that a thing we're gonna see?
Yes, I feel like a male Shez fan would be into the memes. You know, he's got to be into the memes, right?
Oh man, and we have Manic Pixie Dream Girl here.
Hi, Jeannie. I love you.
All right, low-key, this unit is way better than this is one of the best GHBs they've ever given us, for sure.
Aerial maneuvers, yeah!
Are you excited about the skill or that Alencia died?
I am excited. I am excited to see another person who sacrificed the legendary Alencia, who is a very good unit for a favorite.
I gotta love this. These rain snap skills are so fun. I wish I had more access to them. They are really fantastic. But yeah, dual phase brave is really good. I mean, that's what are you gonna say about that? This unit is fantastic as a free-to-play unit and can be used in a ton of places. Let's see. Oh, they do have pivot.
Oh, they got it. I was right. Let's go.
I should never have questioned you. I should have known. I'm gonna say something here, and I am Gambit 3. Oh, we need that extra inheritance slot, like so badly.
It would be so nice.
Oh man.
But then they wouldn't get as much money for people buying fodder, right?
I mean, they would buy some stuff in Goodwill, but that's about it. All right, this build is already perfection, but I mean, if a spare Winter Dimitri falls from the heavens,
give him the no quarter.
No quarter is so good on these brave weapons. Like it's man.
Imagine Dimitri coming home.
That's how. I thank you so much, Fox, for the sub. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of a break here, and I want to make sure we get to some of our folks who became members. Oops, come back. There we go. I have to find my. Okay, first up we'll have Jaisal. If I can find my screen, I lost it under a pile. I want to make sure folks get seen. And am I the only one who still loves this unit? Like this is the original duo Byleth here with the null counter. I'm okay. So Arcane Prima, here we go. With
speaking of duo Byleth, there's something entire.
They were just like all the things here.
And Prima, oh my gosh.
Weaving Fighter is such an interesting skill, and she really has like enough speed. Okay, this has no follow-up, right?
If it's a speed check one.
Speed check, yeah. So dodge.
Yeah.
No, not dodge. Dodge is that. Never mind. Ignore me. The bonus no follow-up. So that means that this prevents the unit from attacking in, and then the no follow-up means that she can attack back as long as she outspeeds.
Mm-hmm. And it's got the built-in HP recovery as well.
Yeah,
which is nice for any save unit.
Yeah. So that's pretty fantastic. The special fighter is going to make sure that armored flow gets procced and smacks back hard. So this is fantastic, Jaisal. You did an excellent job. We've been florated as well. And they have pivot because that's the best skill.
Exactly. I like how chat is very distraught over Byleth getting eaten.
Our bonds connect us.
Thank you so much for gifting the membership, Dude. And Penguinator, if you send me your friend code, actually in Discord would be the best way to go. And oh my gosh, how many? that's a few gifts I'm seeing up there. Anyway, we'll get to those. Thank you very much, though. Okay, I was doing a thing. Oh, I was looking at this unit. We were looking at the skill list. Why do I love just having hammer?
You ever like you're inheriting different things, and then you're like, oh, I can do this one too, because I do that.
Totally. Oh, this is fantastic. I love this. I still think Niffle's Bite is a good weapon. That's definitely a lot of fun. Pivot, of course, is awesome. Ice Mirror is a fantastic skill. I really wanted Buffer to be inheritable by armors too, because Shield Pulse was such a big deal for a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the poor man's Hardy Fighter. Like if you couldn't afford it, then you would give them Shield.
Oh, there's
Pulse.
the boost. The boost.
So I'm sorry, I missed what boost? Where? Oh, what?
Oh, the fire flood boost.
Oh, the
it's
boost.
Not.
Yes.
Yeah, the boost.
So I definitely still working through all the skills here, but really a fantastic unit, a lot of fun. So great job building that, and on Astra season with like Veil support, this is gonna be just a ton of fun.
Oh man, I love Veil support. I love it so much.
I have a video that I haven't released yet that has Sharena taking on Claude and winning. And never mind the fact that she had like every bit of support that you possibly could get. Never mind that part. But that's yeah.
Hey, she did it though.
she did it, and she did it in spectacular form. DTM reminds me about it every time we talk. He's like, why haven't you shown this? But that's Penguinator, just like message me in Discord your friend code, and I'll make sure to get you in on the unit reviews. All right, make sure I get this one right. This should be Cyricil. I'm hoping this is yours here. I believe I had to copy down your code, so if it's not, then we're about to review someone else's unit, and we'll get back to yours. So. Okay, I'm double checking my messages here, making sure. This is
Cyrilu.
Yes.
Looks like, yeah.
Okay, good.
This is me.
I'm always happy when I get the right units, and this is Corin, and I mean, do you want to talk about this unit? Like this is, I believe you're a Corin fan, yes?
I am. No, not as much. I haven't played much of Fates, but Corin's fine. I like Corin.
This is such an interesting one though, because it's not a very loved unit, because at the time he was kind of passed over. So
I honestly forgot he had this alt. If I'm being, because this was last year, right?
Oh no, this was a while ago. This was
okay.
Like so 30 flowers means this was year 3.
Oh my god, yeah. Never mind.
3,
it's a New Year's unit. I was thinking it was a ninja unit for some reason. I don't know why. Ignore me.
You know what? Blute Gang, I think you're right. I think the only thing wrong with this unit is that it doesn't have the New Year's background instead of the the Alfheim. But I gotta love this, and White Wind Bow was really fantastic. In some cases can be used instead of the arcane, and that just,
he's a year 1 unit.
Year 1. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I should have said year 1. But yeah. Back when, like, if you had a bow, period, then you were good, because you just stuck Brave on there and good things happened. This is so much love. It looks like we're omni tanking too, doesn't it?
Yes.
Because we've got Null Sea Disrupt, and we the fact that Attack Speed Prime 4 does both close counter and distant counter just cracks me up. I think that is so much fun. And they do have pivot, so this is an excellent unit. Obviously, like that's.
I think it cracks me up knowing like some of these, year 1 units with just people love them. Putting on the love, you have to love a unit a lot, especially like some sort of random mediocre seasonal alt to have them decked out so much. You know what I mean?
Well, people forget like seasonal alts in the first year were pretty much, hey, here's a fancy costume, and we're not really doing anything else for you.
Yeah.
So to see labors of love like this is attack defense +2. Like at the time, I bet that was a really coveted skill. Spur defense res 2. That probably was. Yeah. That was a skill you used in arena, because it scored well. Like that's. So,
Grandpa, what were the old days like?
stats mattered, and most of them were actually things you could see instead of half of them being a weapon.
I just celebrated my 3rd year playing the game, so some of the old stuff is like beyond me. But I do like seeing old seasonals get some love.
Yeah, definitely. Hey Oblivion, good to see you. I started this game because I was lifting my wife up over my head and blew out my shoulder.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I did that in front of 2,000 people, so that was a lot of fun. And so I only had one hand, and I needed a video game I could play with one hand.
This is the one to do it with.
Nintendo came out with this, and I was like, all right, we can do this. And Penguinator, did I get your... Let's see. Okay, we can double back and just make sure we get the group. Oh, I always love your units, Penguinator. Okay, this will be fun. Are you taking bets? Like, does this unit have pivot?
Am I taking bets? It depends. You know, it has to be based on what character it is, I feel like. Because if you're putting a lot of love into certain characters, like the Shez, it was like, yeah, it's a meme. Anyone who likes male Shez would like the memes, because like his voice actor dyed his hair purple and stuff. With Lynn, I don't know. But I mean, their name is Goofy in the game, so I'm gonna bet no.
You're gonna bet? Oh, I see. I'm betting yes. I think this unit has pivot. Like, look at the fact that they've gone in it and matched the hat to the Forma stars. Like, this is. I'm feeling it. Like, this is. I think this is a pivot unit. Okay, and this G dual skill hurts my soul. It really and truly does. Hold on. Somehow I got ads turned on in the middle here. Let me tell it to skip those. Or at least skip this round. YouTube is really insistent on those and tries to get you to run them whenever you can. Okay, where are we? Dual gaming. Yes. So you can't run her preference A skill. You have to run this crappy dual skill. I'm not a fan of this. But I did an episode on her, like looking at all of the things that she actually does defeat, and because of that feud skill she gets, like, she's really a good unit. But yeah, okay. Did I lose you? Hold on, guys. I think I made it mad just for a second there. Let me make sure I've got things up and running. I blew something up. You are correct, Spirit. It looks like you guys can hear sprinkles, though, and just not me. Oh, me but not sprinkles. Okay, well then I'll keep on talking so that you get my melodious voice here. The funny thing is you can see sprinkles popping up there, and she's gonna hop out because she thinks it's her fault, because that's kind of the kind of person that Sprinkles is. She's ready to take the blame for all things that blow up. And what is going on is my Discord gets very angry for some reason. Okay, there is one way to solve this. And this will require about 2 seconds. And I will be right back. All right, guys. How are we doing? Can you hear me again?
Hello?
Hey, there we go.
I hear you! Wow! And I assume they can hear me.
I have... there is something weird with my sound setup, and yeah. So
sometimes
I've yet to figure out what it is.
Sometimes I've noticed, like, for myself, occasionally, like, I'll hit a wire or something, and then Discord just disconnects everything. Or OBS gets mad, or something silly happens.
Well, there are other whinings and things we could talk about there, but I really want to get these folks back to their unit reviews because
oh, absolutely.
Let's we talked about this unit. Absolutely love this one. Yeah, Goofy. This is a great unit, even if we don't have. I think I just looked and I don't think we had pivot. Did we? We don't. So that means.
Hey, I called it.
Sprinkles called another one. Like I am striking out here, guys.
Also, can you share your screen with me, please?
Oh, I guess I could do that. That would be the polite thing to do.
It's a little more one-to-one than watching the stream.
It's so hard. The hardest thing is when folks have to do it, like if their connections don't support it, and you have to do it with summoning sessions. It is tough. You kind of wait for the other person to react. All right, this is Janice with the new refine for Wrath. How are you feeling about the new refine here?
Remind me what it has.
It's definitely got some stuff. Like it's got the half tempo, guaranteed follow up. You get 8 plus Omni plus 8 in stats, and then you get damage reduction off the first hit. So, got some good stuff that you like.
Yeah.
They're adding in Desperation 4, which is a fantastic skill, and just tons of like survivability looks like what they're going for. The defense res smoke, and then the defense res catch, and then fleeting echo. Like they want this unit to survive, period.
Yeah, because he can take a hit, he can delve out some damage. The flared is gonna do chip damage in addition, so and then once he survives, he's gonna hit back harder with that desperation, because Desperation 4 is great. So
yeah, the one thing he really needed was some kind of no follow up, and but you can pair him with Lind,
because he's infantry, or no, he's Cav, huh?
So, yeah, but Lind gives everyone no follow up. So that's but yeah, good stuff. This is a fun unit though, and I think you did an excellent job building this one. Also got a wind blessing. So we're using this unit in arena. So yeah, lots of fun stuff there.
Okay. Did he have pivot?
Oh, I didn't. What am I doing? I didn't check. I went. Oh,
he does.
You. Excellent.
And Ruptured Sky is an option as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff here. I wish they had more skill options for calves, for ranged calves in particular, but they usually like to be pretty stingy with that. Let's head down to James and see what they have.
Blame Reinhardt.
No, exactly. Wacky, you are spot on there. Blame Reinhardt. That is a good way to go. All right, James, what do we have? Of course, we have
Inez. I think Inez is how you pronounce his name, but I still say Inez.
I've been saying Inez, so I've been doing it wrong. this unit is still good. Like this is a very simple thing, but it does the damage reduction, the damage piercing is just so good in the meta right now. I'd be really curious if you could omni tank with this weapon or with this unit.
I just realized he's this one doesn't have Hall of Forms. It's all inherited. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's impressive. That's impressive.
And don't pay any attention to James's note there. He put close guard on there on purpose. It was definitely not a mistake. Like that was they're all in on close guard.
Yeah. Cuz I was excited that Innis was available in Hall of Forms recently cuz I plus 10'd him myself. This build is, I think, much more better than what the Hall of Forms gave me, but it's really cool. I like the Oath skill on him. He tanks pretty well, I think. Like Innis has a history of being able to take a hit, not from everything that's new now, but I still think he can hold his own.
Yeah. I mean, he runs the same theme where the kid units are always stronger than their adult form.
The adult one did get a really cool resplendent, though, so I'll give him that.
That's true.
That's about it. That's what he's got going for him.
But James, this looks great. As far as the skills go, oh man, Ilya's losing his touch. Like no pivot. I know a lot of people who gave this unit Deadeye just because they wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Deadeye, because the Freya has half of Deadeye built into it already.
Doesn't it have full Deadeye built into it? Did I remember that wrong?
I can't remember. I might be misremembering.
Yeah, full Deadeye. So it was what it actually was for scoring purposes. So it was
makes sense.
It was a quick thing that they could, a low cooldown special that they could use in arena. So good times though.
Nice.
All right, where are we? Okay, I've got Mevi's unit up next. Chat, I want you to help me out here. As soon as they show up, let me know. She said she was working and to go ahead if she didn't make it, but we'll try to wait and see if we can catch her. Let's see. What is up next though? Oh, we've got Chronicos who's in the chat right now. Oh man. Oh, you are going to love this. This is such a good unit.
Ooh.
I saw this build and I could not believe it.
Oh, Miss Veronica. Oh, it's what she deserves. It's what she deserves. Let's go. She's just, oh, good for her.
Yeah, that is.
I love the flared sparrow. I love the occultist on there. Oh, yay.
That is right. We most certainly have to have the wailing mode. That is a thing.
Oh, good for her. Like, dragon flowers aren't maxed out though.
Chronicos, what's happening?
This is a call out. What
are you doing?
Give her what she deserves. More dragon flowers.
Oh man, I didn't even notice that. All right, chat. When he shows back up, like you got to give it to him. Like that is not okay. All right, what have we got?
And
here?
No pivot.
No pivot. Wow, no max out dragon. Okay, I mean this is 3 out of 10. Like honestly, it just doesn't make the cut. Jeez.
Easy catch.
Lots of wow. This is how I know like you use all parts of the buffalo when you end up with lull attack res 1. That's pretty fantastic. Yeah. Oh, incite attack speed. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh man. Yeah. All right. I mean, you've given this unit all the love except for pivot and flowers. I just anyway.
Yeah, the ones that matter. The ones that matter. Arden is not amused.
This is a good one, and apparently this is really just to spite Oblivion, because Oblivion hates Fatal Smoke 4 so much. So I gotta love units built for spite. That's perfect.
You can't hold this against me. Flowers are expensive. I'm holding it against you.
Oh, we can certainly hold it against you. That's the problem when you don't have a microphone. All right. Next up, we have Aqua, who has helped me a ton recently, and we have Lucina.
She's got no quarter. Oh. Ooh, an assassin strike, panic smoot.
This is like it. Like, look at this.
That's cool. I like that. She's just gonna smack. And she's got pivot.
And pivot. Like, yeah. This is fantastic. So, I mean, the thing is, like, Aqua has put this unit together, and they've got 8 times they've been able to give away this. Like, that is crazy. Hey Mevi, I see the moon. This is excellent. So let's see what other crazy things you've been able to. G dual cav 4. That's hilarious. I love this.
She's got all of the skills. She can give away everything.
All of them.
Like, everything a cav needs.
Flow, Desperation, Gambit. Oh my gosh. All right. This gets the official Arden thumbs up. Like, that is fantastic.
Man.
What is there to say about this unit?
Did they just have like a bunch of units with amazing fodder lying around that they just yoink 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 saved it for someone like Lucina to come out? Man.
They were probably like, this is my absolute favorite unit, and I am just dumping everything I possibly have in my barracks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Oblivion, this is making you look free to play. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Oh my gosh. And her banner is still going, so there's chances for more duplication.
There is. For all we know, it could be like +10 in their barracks, and they're just waiting.
Yeah. Holy moly! Yeah, ends in 2 days. Get more Lucinas on there.
Our bonds connect us.
Aww. Aqua says they were all saved orbs for Rosado. I still have 5. Oh my gosh. That is a lot of Lucinas.
Oh my god. He's gonna be stacked.
Oh, so you could start another Lucina and just give them skills from this one and still be going. Like, that's where we're at. That's insane.
Amazing.
Right. Gotta love that. And it's Ilya. Everyone say hi to Ilya. No one tell him how many units have pivot so far. And I saw Stonky pop in just a second ago, and hello as well. All right, we're gonna double back here to Mevi now that they're in the chat. And we have Lumera, and like, is this straight up like, oh no, this may be like shots fired. I don't know. Okay, I have been waiting to go on a rant about this, but like, do you see this skill? Like, this is how you build an Omni tank right now. Is you get the damage reduction from somewhere else, and you go physical no follow up so that you can pierce. like this is it.
It's all Fabale was ever good for, was physical no follow-up fodder.
All the people who got like 8 of him were like,
I apologize to all of the 2 Fabale fans out there. But he's just physical no follow-up fodder.
Okay, Mevi says that pivot is in here but not learned. All right, we'll count it.
It counts.
We'll count it. Yeah.
But I'm still like doing the like wiener dog side eye at
it. Oh man, yeah, you can. Fabale has been here. That's for sure. This is a fantastic unit. You did an excellent job building them. All right. Let's see. We have Ludger up next. Always has excellent units. All right. So far, you're perfect tonight. Does this unit have pivot?
The pressure's on. I'm gonna go.
You stayed quiet for a second there, and I was like, "Oh God, it died."
No, no. My answer is no.
Oh, see, I'm almost positive this was a trick question. I set you up. That's. We'll see. Well, I was almost positive. That doesn't mean I'm right there, but we got Arcane Caliburnus here, and I mean, look at this Cecilia. Like the high res is playing into the ploy. We got Fleeting Echo. This unit is just absolutely smacking some things. How did you like this Resplendent? Are you a fan?
I think so. Most of I'm not a fairy hater. There's a lot of fairy haters out there. I am not one of them. Except for some of the fairies that look like the little twirling toys. I'm not a fan of. Est being one of them. But generally the dark fairies, the Dulcifer ones are pretty. They're pretty. And I like it. I don't know how well it fits her as a character, because she's like Roy's teacher, right?
Yes.
Like a teacher character. So I don't know, but her art looks pretty.
This would be quite an outfit for a teacher. That is for sure. We'll just leave it at that. This
all right. Let's see.
Every tome that has possibly ever
released.
Tome.
Oh, no! Alas.
That's true. I forgot you could S support Roy in this unit, so maybe it's not so bad. Never mind. That came out really weird. Completely ignore what I just said. I don't know why I said that. That's gosh. Oh. I just pulled a gray-bearded summoner there.
It's like a Persona kind of thing. We just don't think about it too hard.
Yeah, that best not to. Like the grooming in 3 houses. We just ignore that.
Yes.
Wow, I'm still scrolling. Like this is nuts. This unit has absolutely everything. Even Fatal Smoke 4. Yeah, that is a thing. All right, we have Mario Maniac next.
I like how in the silhouettes for the Christmas banner, everyone was saying Mario was in it. Because it looked like he was jumping in the middle.
Oh, that's hilarious. I did not put that together.
Yeah.
This is another one that I'm so jealous of. That this is this is an absolutely slept on unit, and I mean, yeah. So right now, apparently, oh, interesting. It says running with Veil, but we've got light season here, so we're running both seasons. But the dual phase Brave on this unit is incredible, and especially when paired with Special Spiral, this unit just absolutely destroys things.
Remind me what skills that he came with.
Distant DR solo, remember. And I'm pretty sure DR far save. So we've replaced Special Spiral in there, and that's everything else I think is base kit.
Base kit, yeah.
Yeah. But the Special Spiral is what's really doing it. And the Special Fighter should mean that you proc... actually, that's interesting. If you can get cooldown on him some other way... Does he actually need Special Fighter? That would give guard on the other unit, but you should hit back hard enough. Because Special Fighter means you should be looping it, right? I don't think you need Special Fighter Seal there. You could probably go with something else. If you are using this unit on offense, no kidding, not a meme, Hardy Bearing is absolutely fantastic on these slow armors. But yeah. Other than that, what is there to say about this unit except, does it have pivot? It does. There it is. Oh, all right, 10 out of 10. That's we're good there.
I'm excellent curious stuff. What else he might have gotten in the quest to fill out his skills.
Gale Force is fun, and especially if you run with Bold Fighter, like you can really destroy a lot of stuff. Distant Dart. Like, have we gone speed build? That's interesting. All right. We've got a lot of other stuff sitting around here. Bold Fighter. Oh man, I'm really curious what you've been up to. Like, this is you've obviously had some fun. Near save. This unit is a really good near savior and assault troop. Okay, so we've gone. And I mean, if you're plus 10ing a unit like this so soon, it means you have a lot of plans for this unit. But yeah, we've got
assault troop intrigues me. Like, what are you up to?
Gale Force, I'm assuming, and that's the Gale Force, and that's just to get them extra movement. I'm guessing, but that's right, Erosin, and sacked a Winter Black Knight because Winter Black Knight's a bad unit. Anyway, Mario Maniac, that's a fantastic unit there. I love to see it.
Mario's giggling in the chat. Hee hee.
I would be too, because that's fantastic. All right. Gav out. Listen, the minute I posted, I saw Gav out put a picture or put the image of their unit up there immediately. And then I saw them slowly edit it to get everything in there just to make sure that they got first on the reviews list, which is totally allowed. I'm not saying it's not, but the commitment is what I am impressed with. Because I was about to type back and say that they needed to include their friend code, and that was not needed because look at this thing. So we've got plus 10. We've got an Arcane Xiang here, no quarter, sturdy surge, flow and trace, colorless feud. Like this unit is. The updates here are the Deathblow Echo and the no quarter. And then we've got the automatic follow-up with Arcane Xiang. Like this unit is going to smack some things. How you feeling about this?
Ooh. The flow and trace intrigues me. I know it gives Kanto, but I haven't seen flow and trace on as many units lately. On like more recent builds, I suppose. Yeah. So I'm like, getting out of there.
I'm assuming, what season are we in? So we're in the light season. I'm assuming like this is hit and run.
Yeah.
So, oh, that's right. And the special is supercharged from Xiang.
Yeah, it was definitely in the same inheritance session. I'm curious about having it in the build, but yeah, probably hit and run. Yeah.
Everyone, apparently I left Ilya's code up for a long time in the stream. You should friend him, and if you have pivot, then he'll accept. So keep that in mind. I guess he just went back and looked at his unit, and now he's griping at me. I can't win. Like, I review his unit and I get griped at. I don't review his unit and I get griped at. Oh, all right. I need to open. I was just making my second cup of tea, and that's Gav out reminded me that we needed to look at this. Look at. That's exactly right. It just goes and goes and goes.
And it's every single kind. Oh my god.
Including Arcane Lewin.
But Lewin's not refined.
But Lewin's not
like
refined.
Most of the other ones. Yeah.
And we have pivot, of course, because if you didn't, that would be the biggest slight to Ilya. That's yeah, what else? We have every kind of special you could possibly get. This is a loved unit. Yeah. I don't know that I've ever had a unit that scrolled this far down. Do you have every catch there is? Oh, that is something. Yeah, this is.
I'm always impressed by these. I'm like...
Oh, it's so much commitment. Like you've got to love this. All right. Okay.
The faves deserve it, but also at what cost? It's at the cost of your orbs.
That's right. All right. Let's move on. We've got Zard. Oh, I loved this unit. This is so, this is exactly what she needs to.
It's what she deserves. Look at that insight. Look at that flared. Look at that no quarter. I was using Erica all the time, shortly after her CYL. And then she just kind of fell off, and now she's just, man, there's so much more for her, especially after the refine.
Yes.
Good for her. Good for her.
They've actually, melee Cavs have gotten some decent skills too, like the incite speed. That works so well for her. I tried so hard to get an additional Cavaser so that I could hand out incite attack speed, and she just would not come home. I got the one that I got the one, and that was it. She was not having it. But her refine is a lot better than folks give her credit for, and the whole half tempo, I believe, or is it full tempo? But
it really made her a lot more useful, especially again with as many skills that are available. It just makes her so much more viable as a unit, and she's a gorgeous looking unit too. So I like having her around and seeing her around.
Having her in Ephraim's outfit, I thought was a really nice touch. I thought they did a good job.
I like her ponytail.
They don't always do well with that, but they did a good job with this one.
Yeah.
No pivot. Oh, another slight to Ilya. Just, man, his power is waning. What can I say? So this is a newer investment and looks like one that you're going to be able to use for quite a while. I love Brave Lance. That's so fun. But that's, yeah. My first ever 5-star premium. That's fun.
Oh, yay.
Ooh, big sneeze. Okay. Um. Oh! This one's a lot of fun too. This is a recent refine. They always do so good. I love these units they have. We have Eleonora.
Oh! I just started playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions, so
I need so many more. Yeah, I need so much more time. Small humans take up a lot of time. I played Engage with my small human, and it took 6 months to finish. Which I don't regret at all. Like, it was a lot of fun, but also that's a long time to get it. Like, it's not the longest of games anyway. So
yeah.
Back to this unit, because this unit is fantastic. Obviously, like Dark Season Nuke here, and this is penalty neutralization, and I believe, doesn't she have counter disrupt? Yeah, foe cannot counterattack. Which is very good against everyone but Byleth. the Byleths are just wrecking people. It's what they do. But I love the speed defense tempo 4. That's excellent. I'm assuming some kind of no follow up from outside, so I won't comment on that.
Because she's infantry, yeah.
But it's not hard to get.
Yeah.
Let's see. But yeah, this is excellent. We can take a quick look. You've liked this unit for a while. Going Arcane Dark Bow. No pivots. Oh, like 8 out of 10. I mean, that's...
Push ideal.
Yeah,
good stuff. Deep Rest Smoke, too.
That's an underrated skill. Like, that one's a lot of fun.
It's one of my favorites recently.
The Pathfinder on defenses really, really comes in handy. All right. We actually have a Catria that got a lot of votes, and so I wanted to make sure they got in here. So this
yes. Aerial maneuvers.
Your favorite skill, and no
it
quarter.
Is.
Like, I just wow.
I love the dive bomb aerial maneuvers because it just makes them hit so hard.
Especially with
love it.
With no quarter, and if she's got triangle attack too.
Oh man.
I think the death of Catria has been largely over exaggerated. I think she's
I still see her everywhere.
Yeah. I will say I don't like the push skill much, especially with attack speed catch being here now. I prefer that. This gives you like 1-time attack speed, which sometimes on defense is like enough, but yeah. I still have mine refined to res, and I need to fix that because, that's no longer a thing that you need to have.
Her death was greatly exaggerated.
It is true. Stonky has spoken. Of course, we've got to go in and look at... They have
There it is.
All right, that's excellent.
Excellent, because she's a...
There you go. Oh wow, this unit has had a lot of stuff on it. Yeah. Mine does too. Like, mine just keeps going cheap.
There's the clash.
Yeah. And attack speed prime. Wow. That's fun. So, all right. Oh, a rain snap too. Oh man, like this unit has all of the things. Guidance 4, soaring guidance, just everything you could possibly put on there. All right.
Good stuff.
Next we have Spirit, who was very eager to make sure that they got in there in time. They missed the cutoff last time. And yeah. Okay, so Nemesis. Hold on just a second. got to scratch my nose, but that's very impolite to do, so I've got to clean it. Okay, where were we? Attack defense prime. This is such a better. I believe you had attack speed prime when I saw this build last, and I like attack defense on him a lot better. What have we got?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, HP defense. So we're like upping bulk and going crazy on that. I am so curious what this refined is going to be. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. Are you a Nemesis fan at all?
No, because he's mean and stinky. I am very much a fan of the Church of Saros, so and the Nabateans. So Nemesis is a stinky man, but very cool build on the unit. I'll give him that.
Excellent.
Very glad to see the defense or the attack defense prime out now as well, because I am also a fan of units that aren't as speedy.
Yeah, the hard thing is I'm completely blanking. Who is it on right now? It's on Edelgard. It's on the new Edelgard. So it's really hard to to give that up. You have sparked the ire of the Edelgard clan.
Look, I might have, but Nemesis might have as well over here with that prime.
It's true.
Because he had to eat an Edelgard for this.
The Edelgard clan has a lot to be angry about right now. That is for sure.
Look, I like Edelgard myself. It hurts me to play through anti-church stuff because I like the church characters, but Edelgard is wonderful. Also, Manic is the biggest Edelgard stan I know, and that's saying something because people like Satachi exist too. So
interesting. I feel like we need to have an Edelgard off. Seriously, I would watch that content. That is something that needs to happen. Anyway, excellent job as always, Spirit. We're gonna
Does he have pivot?
He does not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is actually, like, you guys don't know this, but this is really PM1's alt account. I know it because we're close personal friends that I talk to him like at least once an hour. Oops, I got the wrong one. There, I'm spoiling it now.
I was gonna say, is it a Mercedes?
Oh, it's the Mercedes. Like
oh.
Yeah. So anyway, there's the...
Oh my god, it is his alt account. You are so right for that.
But in all honesty, Magnum Cest, this is a fantastic build here. And I mean, if you're going to make this unit good, because it is tough to make a low speed cav good right now, this is the way to do it, with absolutely smashing things with Iceberg. But look at Flared Mirror. Like, look at this. This is insane.
Good for her. Because her unit was so middling.
And she'll never get a refine. Never.
Mm-mm.
Like, this is... Yeah. But anyway.
Well, the Squad Ace BU is also... it has res built into it, too.
That's where we're getting the 55 res. Like, that's not bad. That Iceberg is
versus the Stillwater, which Stillwater is what, like 2 more res.
Sorry, I got a ping and now I just like brain went. Yeah. So I think this is definitely the maxed out res way to go. I thought Stillwater gave more though.
No, Stillwater 3 seal is attack res plus 5. I think.
But that's definitely some fun things. And of course they have like 50. Well, only 3 different or 4 different. Yeah. All right, they're slacking. They need to give this unit every single piece of red tome they can possibly give. But yeah, no pivot. Slacking, guys.
We need a pivot counter in the future.
We do. Oh man, I totally screwed myself over the other day. I thought I was so clever and did Fallen Crom and did the repo with him so that Edelgard could get into range. And I went and attacked with Edelgard, and the plan was to pivot back over Crom. And I didn't realize you can't use pivot on a unit that's isolated.
Yep. Yep. You cannot.
Completely blanked out. It was embarrassing.
I use Fallen Crom a lot, so with like other units that have reposition and such, so I'm like, oh man, my Crom can't move. I can't move around Crom.
But good times there, an excellent unit. We're going to do. Oh man, we're gonna do an Iago next, who is just bonkers. I think Jeannie has just fallen in love with you even more. All right. I always look at this text. Like, there's so much here that this unit is doing. This has always been an interesting unit in general. Oh, it is definitely a book. But yeah, I mean, they've got everything here: flare, fire flood boost, magic null follow up, attack res ploy, and
it's like the infantry tome go to right now.
Yeah, it certainly is. I will say on him, does he have guaranteed follow up? I think he does. Yes, he does have guaranteed. Never mind. I like no follow up on him then. If he didn't, I probably would have gone with the tempo skill instead. But so obviously we're using him on defense, and the nice thing about this unit, like units that give weird effects, like on odd and even number turns, is a lot of times you can really catch people off guard by putting guard on them. Apparently, but anyway.
But
yeah, I got dad jokes. I come by them honestly. But yeah, so anyway, this is a fantastic unit and nice to fit in that support slot. And we have pivot! Unlearned pivot. Is that that's like a 9.5 then, right? We're doing good. Moon, we haven't gotten a Wombo's unit yet. We're heading that way though. We're done. We have cranked through 32 units now, so we're on track here. I think me and Sprinkles are doing a fantastic job so far. So, but yeah, I got.
Which is saying something, because I like getting off track.
That includes me blowing up the stream. So, Moon, yours is in there too as well, and we'll get to it. It's a little later though. DTM, the goal is to get to at least 60, so we're about halfway through. Although I usually go over because I like seeing you guys' units so much.
Not maxed out dragon flowers. I just noticed.
Infantry flowers I'll forgive, because there's so many units that want infantry flowers. I can't forgive Chronicos.
Didn't we do Ludger's already?
Yeah, Ludger, we got yours a bit ago. And the back up a bit. We have Albino next. The updated Marth. This unit still has just a ton of stuff in there refine. This unit was a very good unit and still continues to be so today. There are just a lot of fun things this unit does, and with the new skills, you could really do some neat things with him. Yeah, what do we have here? They give infantry null follow up on legendary Robin. Of course they do. So
that's beautiful.
He already has Unity in his weapon, I believe. So you're getting double Unity, and there have been times this unit is deceptively speedy. Like I get outsped by this unit all the time. I'll also put out max dragon flowers, which I mean is the way things should be. So good to go there. Let's see.
Distant stance. Remind me, is that plus res? Yeah,
that is plus res, and I think I'd prefer the plus speed one, but I understand that gets to be a bit expensive. Also, no pivot, so you lose at least a point there on the. On the but we do have distant dart. Interesting. So maybe they're running into a scenario where they just have enough speed and they want to make sure they have enough bulk.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So
just depends on the situation, I suppose.
But distant attack speed solo is really nice on him as well. I do wish he didn't have to use our dual infantry in arena, because he still hits hard enough to really contribute. But that dual skill is just tough on him. Let's move on to another older unit that's just absolutely had love showered upon them, though. Sorry, not an older unit. This is the newer one. No, this is the older one. Okay.
That's the old one.
we did 1 through 4 on the last unit review, and the new Saizo snuck in, but because I didn't put like Ninja Saizo, it slipped by me, and the chat let me know that I made a mistake. So, all right, we're gonna take just a quick breather right now as we're looking at this, and I would love to know in chat, who is your favorite Gen 1 unit to use right now? Sprinkles, do you have one?
My favorite Gen 1 unit to use now.
Or should I not spoil it because it's coming?
You shouldn't spoil.
Okay, never mind. We're gonna see that one shortly. Man, for me it's still Arden. Arden is still viable because of that really high HP. Oh man, we're getting a ton of stuff in here. If Tactic was in here, he would love that Noe Commentronic. That's Blue Gang Navarre. There's a throwback. Wow. And of course, Manic has female Robin in there. I've heard so much about this unit.
She looks gorgeous. Skills wise as well. Yeah. I have seen it.
Oh man, Black Knight. Oh, that's excellent. I feel like you guys need to have like a female Robin showcase video. Like that's I feel like that's something that should be coming. Lionheart, there you are. Yes, we paused on your unit for just a second. We're about to get to this just absolute monster. But, okay, so back to this unit. This is interesting, and something I've been wondering about is how viable these units are as Omni tanks right now. And I think the answer is because you can get so many sources of damage reduction right now. I think they can do a pretty good job. I'm curious what this unit tanks, but still, attack speed prime 4. We've talked about how neat that is. An Arcane Void. Did you get a Ganunga Gap?
I sure did, because I needed it for my Frederick.
Nice.
I think I had to spark her, but I got a Nino on my way to it, but I did need it for my summer Frederick. But I do like the Arcane Void.
This is interesting. So, and I'm assuming like Mystic Boost for like Poor Man's Null Counter Disrupt. I'm assuming here, but there may be some other. Maybe this is like a Dragon Killer, and we don't. But yeah, that's.
And it also has the HP in there, which is nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if you don't have an A skill or a weapon that includes it. So. Pouch.
I would love to see the unit in action. You know what I mean? Like this.
Yeah.
It feels like this is a unit with a story.
Pouch.
Gotta love that. And Sizo's
And no pivot. No pivot. No pivot.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I had to
No
glance over
pivot.
because I got almost perfect, Lionheart. Almost perfect. And you have a video. If you post it here, I'll make sure it clears. I'm perfectly fine with people posting videos in the chat.
I'm curious if using the Mystic Boost has something to do with using Miracle build. I'm not sure, but
oh, I completely missed this special. You're so right. Okay, so that they can loot Miracle and always stay alive.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not the best at builds. I think chat can figure that out as well. I forget what builds are and what weapons do what and what skills do what, and I'm not as great with synergy, but I did figure that out, so I'm proud of myself.
At this point in the game, anyone who says that they don't forget what skills do is either PM1 or a liar. Like there's these things. I was talking to Tacho and he was talking about the fact that on this newest banner he actually got a headache. Like trying to read one of those, he actually got a headache. So, anyway,
I am PM1.
He's making that joke, but actually Stonky is one of those weird people who remembers almost everything about what skills do. So I may have needed to make an addendum to that. But yeah, there is a ton to remember, and of course we've got Claude here, and look at this
good for him
of a unit. Like that's wow. Assassin Strike like just came out. We're Flared Sparrowing it all the way. This unit
got that chip damage.
Yeah, this unit had a much better refine than most people could give it credit for. Have you gotten to play with the new Claude refine at all?
So I just don't use him very often. Mine's a +8 by accident. I have never pulled for him. But I just don't use him.
Wow. +8. That is something.
Because this is the Brave, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Mine's a +8. He's got his refine. I just don't use him.
Okay. What I'm about to say is sacrilege, so it stays between all of us here. This is my least favorite Claude art. Like I don't know what it is about it. And I like all the other Claude art. Like I really enjoy it. But this one just something about it was too shiny for me.
I think I generally like the artists too, which
oh yeah. Oh they're fantastic. If Rocket Gal was here, she could pronounce that properly. I am not going to embarrass myself that way. I have lots of other ways to embarrass myself.
I came across Rocket Gal's, I'm pretty sure it was hers. I came across her in Binding Worlds. Just not friends, just by happenstance.
Rocket Gal's great. Like you guys would get along definitely. And we speak of Tacho and he appears. Like that is
hello.
That is something. Okay, we're moving into a batch of heroes here, and I thought you could actually lead us off. With your favorite see. Gen 1 unit.
So this is my Frederick. I love him a lot. He ate very well, and he's great. He tanks a lot of things, and I love him, and he does a great job. I pair him with my disgusting Sedith and my Fallen Crom, and usually I like bringing in the Halloween Flame as well, so they get their their HP recovered. But yeah, he's nice now. He had some rough skills. I think my first time I did a unit review, submitted one with you. He was still kind of rough with whatever fodder I had, but now he ate.
I think this definitely gets the Arden thumbs up. I mean, that is for sure.
I broke my promise to Manic and did pull a little bit on Lucina's banner, and got the Threema for him so it matches his outfit. But also it's a much better weapon than Downfall.
I'm still embarrassed about Threema because I had the banner came out and literally 2 minutes later Aqua direct messaged me and said, "Listen, this is how you pronounce it. Please don't pronounce this wrong." And I still got it wrong. I just drove me nuts.
I'm being called out in the chat.
Uh-oh.
I knew when she showed up I would be called out for pulling on because I was like, I need to save orbs, and then I didn't. Also, he does have pivot, but that was a last minute addition. So he hasn't learned it yet, I don't think, but he does have it now.
Oh man, I don't know. Ilya might kick you off of the roll now. We'll keep it quiet. You know, he's not in here, so nobody in the chat tell Ilya. Nobody.
It's a last minute addition. He's got it now. So.
And we've got maxed out dragon flowers, unlike Chronicos, so we're doing good there. And Tacho is cooking burgers and not sharing, so I'm a little upset about that.
What the heck?
We need burgers too. All right. Also, how late is Tacho cooking burgers?
Hey, depending on where he's at,
he's on the East Coast.
Oh,
I mean,
never mind.
That's a literal midnight snack there. I mean, that's, oh my gosh.
Sometimes I forget that there are beast units outside of Freya and all the other goats. So I forget that you can inherit beast sense to other units as well.
This is one of the, Beast Sense came out and I was like, this is the most amazing skill ever. And then I sat down and realized how few units could actually use it properly. And this is one of them. One of two, I maybe three. It was nuts, but yeah, this is a really good skill. I think I gave mine to Embla, and she's been enjoying that. So, but AOK had I promised them that if they put up their highlight reel of this unit, that I would watch it 7 times, and I watched it all 7 times. Like it was such a good. This unit really does a lot, and I think what fodder did they come with that everyone gave away? Oh, pivot, excellent. There was something they had that everyone wanted, and I can't remember what it is now.
Oh, there's the aerial maneuvers. Let's go.
Is that your pivot?
Yeah.
I think that just says
until she gets, or I was thinking of Valencia, but until there's more than just her that has it, I'm all for the people that have aerial maneuvers on their unit.
All right. Sprinkles hasn't said as much, but I think we can all conclude that she just absolutely hates Valencia. I think that is clear. No, you're celebrating every time she gets foddered. I mean,
I just appreciate, other people making the same mistakes that I do, True and real. Sacrifices must be made,
Sacrifices must be made. DTM, how long did it take you to give a floret to Lucina that you plus 10? I'll never stop calling you out for that. Okay, we've got Surlox up next. Let's see what Surlox has for us here. Free to play Surlox. That's it is +2, so I guess that might anyway. But okay, we've got the flared mirror.
Flared mirror.
Yeah, sabotage AR, attack res ploy. This is how you build Lilina. When does this unit get her refined? Like, it's soon, isn't it?
Yes, she came out December 3 years ago. So she should be in the lineup, I think.
I think the guess
next month.
Next month. Yeah. I was pretty sure about that, but now that Rich Pichu said so, that I'll 2 people have said that, so now it's for sure a thing.
Yeah. I remember seeing something recently that she came out in like December, around the time I started playing, and I was like, I don't remember that at all. Okay.
This is sad to me that it is better to put Blazing Wind on her than Gifts of Magic. I'm Gifted Magic, sorry. But yeah, Gifted Magic is so much fun, and it just doesn't have the same oomph that the other has. She really needs the extra power, and I mean, hopefully she gets it. Like I'm really
I wonder if they're gonna give her like Gifted Magic too. They've got her, right?
Oh yeah, they will definitely, but I just don't know what it will be. Spirit, you're right. No pivot here. Like I'm a little disappointed in Surlox. They should know how the game goes by now, but what do you say? Anyway, excellent unit, a lot of fun. Yeah, Oblivion wants a bigger multiplier, and I think if they just did that, gifted magic would be pretty good. But hopefully they'll give her something else, because Lilina's amazing. All right. Of course, we have Theron and Arcane Threma on Azura. This is a unit that I tried so hard to plus 10 back in the day, and she just would not come home. So every time I see one of these, it makes me happy. Like I love seeing the this kind of build, and Theron always does a great job with the Azuras. Do you have anything to say about this just absolute beauty?
Was she the same banner as that Corrin we saw earlier?
That's interesting. It might have been. I think she is.
She is old.
1. Wow. She might maybe year 2. Okay, there we go. Of course, Theron knows. But yeah.
Oh, good for her. Good for her.
Right now,
good for her getting that love.
I have a squad that is just purely about getting SP, and so she's the one who has my axe. What is the axe that doubles the doubles your I bet they
axe experience, whatever.
Axe experience. It's not axe experience. It's the other one. Axe. Chat, help me out here. I'm dying. Axe Valor. Thank you. Yes. Valor. She has my Axe Valor, and so she helps out all of my units. So that's the way I can keep her involved. But
I'm just saying she's a long loved unit.
Yes. The Gale Force build on her is legit. Like you can really do some fun things with Gale Force, and Gale Force dancers are fun in general. Oh, what's that? Did they have pivot?
Chat says no.
Aw. Swap
Chat is
reposition,
correct.
but no pivot. Theron, what happened? Oh man. But I'd love to see it. Excellent unit. Okay, I have made him wait long enough. Are you ready for this? Because this has been a labor of love that I have watched over the years, and has just gotten a recent upgrade.
Ooh. I am intrigued. Oops. Ooh. It's the Brave Roy.
how many +10 Brave Roys do you think exist in the game right now? Like it can't be a very high number.
I doubt it. At least any that are invested in right now either.
I'm a little disappointed that there's no background though. Like he left it austere. I feel like where would you think this unit would be? Like,
well, I don't think there's one to match quite yet. They need to come out with more of those cute backgrounds. I like the backgrounds. Really, like he can't go to the beach, you know. Or in the library with like the giant Durandal, or however you say his sword.
Maybe he could go into the dining room with that and like cut his steak with it.
Chop.
Yeah. We could try that out.
I'm jealous of everyone with no quarter.
Oblivion has never used a background. Like that is insane.
That hurts me.
Real quick from Fancy Dragon, thank you so much for the super chat. It says, reminder to send a hug to Satachi, Theron, or Joel, or all three. Wow, they only have one hug to give between the three of us. That's but yeah, they've earned it. Thank you so much. I poke fun, but we appreciate the kind words. We were joking the other day that the for some reason folks seem to think that you make a lot of money off of YouTube videos, and we were counting up the hours we spent on one video and how much we actually made, and it's like it's so funny. Like my Spring Sharena short, or my Ascendant Sharena short has 40,000 views on it, and I think I've made $2.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right for a short. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Reminder to send a hug to Satachi, Theron, or Joel, or all three. If not those three, then I'd someone else you love. They earned it. D.
Anyway, thank you so much, though. I definitely appreciate that. Oh, back to this, though. So this is... I know this has been, like, just recently, Oblivion got a whole bunch of Lucinas and just dumped a whole bunch of stuff on them, so that they can get all sorts of cav things to all of their favorite cavs. And we have Ilya in the chat, and I'm a little worried now. Did we do something wrong?
Joel, you're a rat.
What am I, a rat or a Ratatosker? Is that...
No, not the good, cute kind. You're just a rat. You gaslit me for months, and then finally you review a unit of mine when I'm not even here, and then you just dunk on me for it.
You should be happy. Oblivion actually put Pivot on here, so I mean that's.
And then you left my friend code up for actually like a quarter of an hour.
I thought you needed more friends, and so I know all of these people would absolutely love.
Maybe I need new ones.
All right. I think after that, like we need to go to the dark timeline. There, we'll go with the red lighting. So fallen Joel has hit.
For what it's worth, I do have No Quarter and Assassin's Strike for him. I just didn't put them on him yet because I didn't know he was going to get reviewed.
Okay, chat, does anyone believe him? Like, I'm curious. Like, let me know right now. Does anyone believe that Ilya actually has those skills? Is that a thing?
Pixar didn't happen.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's do a poll. This is great. We need a poll. Let's see. Okay.
Thank you, Oblivion. I decidedly have them. I just sparked Yunaka earlier because I did not successfully summon her.
All right.
She's the only Christmas unit that showed up for me.
I trust Ilya more than you. Oh, well, thanks, Moon. Yes, everyone who likes Pivot has faith in me. This is
okay. I have sent it up there. We're gonna find out. I have put in my vote. I won't tell you what it is, but Oh, I don't know. So far the chat's coming out for you. So we'll let that sit for a bit. And we
have
do
no
need...
quarter, but it's a plus speed Dimitri. But it's for the best.
See, that I believe. I do believe you have no quarter and aren't going to give it to Kemp. So
what part don't you understand?
All right.
All right. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to blow up Oblivions.
Would you like to look at this Monica real quick from Satachi?
Oh, Edelgard's wife.
One of them. Like she has kind of a harem. So
yeah. In her mind.
Oh man, attack speed pledge, like that is a commitment pick right there. Okay, I actually meant for Ilya to help us review this one, but I think he got angry and stomped off. So no, we love Ilya here. He does a ton for the channel and helps run I say helps run. He runs the Discord. Like he is the Discord. Does a fantastic job with it. Thank you so much for all that you do. Satachi though. Let's get to this. How are you feeling about this, Monica?
How well does she work with Edelgard? I'm curious because it's Satachi. So, how well does she work with the different Edelgards? You know, she's always got to be there for her.
That's a good question. Like
that's her thing.
If you're looking at it in that light, I don't know if this unit truly supports Edelgard the way she should be supported. Like that's
exactly.
Possibly need like Wings of Mercy there and could be cleanup unit. Even some kind of I don't know. Satachi, I'm sorry. This unit just isn't good enough. That they don't support Edelgard right. So.
She's not sticking true to her thing, you know.
Yeah.
But for reals though, solid kit. Again, kind of the other what was the other kit that we saw earlier that I was like, yeah, standard infantry tome kit that I've been seeing around. It's similar.
Yeah, the nice thing there is the pledge skill, which is so hard. It's on one unit and it's so good. So because of flare, you should be in desperation. You should be able to get flare off on the second hit. So this unit should just absolutely destroy things.
This is why Adel reigns supreme.
Wow. I think Manic and DTM have found each other now, which is weird. And
we've got DTM, Satachi, and Manic all in this little Adelist space over here. And then there's poor Monica.
I'm worried. Like that seems like something we should worry about. Did we look at the skills?
We did not. Okay. Where's the pivot? There it is.
Pivot. Oh. See, Satachi knows what it's about. That's excellent. So times pulse 4, but we haven't learned it yet. Interesting. All right. So I still definitely a work in progress, but Satachi has many works in progress. Always cooking up something fun. Okay. We have Wiz up next. All right. So we have the Est art that you were worried about, and it's coming for you now.
See, but this isn't the one I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
This is Spring Est. So she's got the cute little bunny ears, so she's fine. She's acceptable. She's fine. And she's going to murder everyone with that occultist strike in the Flared Sparrow combo again.
So chat will tell you I did this last time too. And I talked for a half hour, what felt like, on how they really should have given this unit guard bearing or something to that effect. Because I swear to you, I thought this was the Lance one, even though she's clearly holding a tome and had all tome skills. So this is one of those units, like, you know how you have those units that you just get wrong every time for some reason? This is mine.
Or they all look the same. I feel like S suffers from unit looking the same in every alt syndrome. But bunny ears and egg.
I luckily I had Sprinkles here to keep me from saying something stupid, so we're good there.
Yeah,
but
no fairy wings that look like she's gonna spin off into the fire.
this is 14 out of combat damage. Like that's nuts. And if you want to put Triandra behind her, I think Triandra's an extra 5. And that would be 20, almost 20 out of combat damage. Like that's, yeah, I don't even know what to say. Also, this is just so much text. Like this is what we're talking about. Like this is so many things. And exposure is going to help a ton with this too, with the extra 10 damage.
Oh my gosh, she's just shipping away.
Oh, that's fantastic. So if you don't have Triandra, get Triandra and we'll, yeah. Are we really 50-50 on the poll? Is that right? Oh my gosh, like dead even. Okay, we need a few more votes, guys. We need to know, does Ilya actually have the skill? Is Ilya actually going to give Kempf no quarter? Because we're pretty sure he has it. We can. Oh, we saw pivot. Did I give them pivot already? We'll give them another just in case. But yeah, we look at this, like all the skills. Wow, look at how many rallies. Are you okay? Like, are you?
No. I'm just like, you could use those for so many others. Oh, you could spread the love. Because it's one thing to have like a different, weapons or skills to work from, but different assist skills is like, one rally is plenty most of the time. It's when you have multiple is when you know a unit is loved.
This is for sure a loved unit.
And this, yeah.
Wiz, you've done an excellent job, and a lot of these are very good skills. Like these aren't just filler; there's some premium things, like live for honor and live for bounty, premium stuff. That's sorry, I had to stop there. It really is premium, though. I mean, like it's on very few units. All right, excellent. Did you hear about Connor Zatchler? Is this like a Connor Zach Bachelor thing? I try Hunter. I'll have to go look at that. That is, I love Connor Zach shenanigans. I think they are a lot of fun. So I'll go see what exactly he's I'll definitely have to go see that. Apparently Oblivion knows what it is too. So it has been a week. Like I have been trying to get Christmas ready for the small human, and so things have been busy.
I can imagine. I'm gonna be right back. I need to use the restroom real quick.
Okay. While she does that, we're gonna look at Royal Knight, and what can I say? Now, what makes me nervous, and I am always afraid to do this, like the bathroom for me is like right next door, and so I always worry that I haven't hit the mute button. So I'm like, oof. Anyway, that's like secret worst fear. Let's see.
Did you hear about the Connor Zatchler? Ask Satachi.
All right, I'll see if I can get with him later. This sounds like a fun thing to look at. I actually don't know that I'll be able to play any SDS this season too. So maybe Connor, Zach, and I can have a redemption arc where we go in and we get back to rank 1 after that. Oh, this is fantastic though, and I obviously, I mean, this was a forma, but this is my dream Erica right here. And I've looked at what this unit does, and this is so much fun. Like this is what Erica was designed to do. we have looked like this was something that actually Oblivion was bringing up, Oblivion and DTM, and I hadn't thought about it. With the existence of no quarter, there are some interesting things you can do with this unit, and she actually hits a bit harder. Obviously, the Gambit 4 thing doesn't work with her then, but no quarter along with something else is an interesting side grade. Like, I'm not going to tell you this unit is bad because, good lord, this is an amazing build. But if you're looking at just showering them with things, there are other things you can do.
Also, hello, I have returned.
I was just saying that I was
pivot.
No pivot. Just in time to say that. I was saying that I was very nervous for you because the bathroom is very close to my office where I record, and so I'm always worried you didn't hit the mute button. So I'm always deathly afraid that like somebody's gonna hear like the peeing sound over the over the top of it. Like,
I think I have my Discord low enough on the threshold to not have that, because I have the same issue.
I would be yeah. I don't even know why that would like why is that even so bad? Like everyone pees. But for some reason for me, like that's mortifying.
No, I understand because that's gone through my mind as well.
Oh man, Ardul Cav, like this is a loved unit here. That's great, but no pivot.
I'm curious as to what were the Hall of Forms grabs and what was like inherited.
I think the 3 here are all Hall of Forms, but like the Stonky. Stonky says, "Not everyone pees. You are the odd man out."
It's true.
Oh, that's thank you, Stonky. You're always making me feel loved. Stonky and I met because he was leaving these book-long comments in all of my videos, and I loved them, but I was like, man, I want to talk to you more, but it is very hard in a comment session. So you should come to the Discord and we can chat there. That's, the rest is history. So, all right, where are we here? We're in Constance. Yeah. How are you feeling about this unit?
Miss Constance is always a nuisance whenever she shows up. Because she hits very hard and likes to destroy my auto battle forging bond stuff.
Mine too.
And so good for her having the flared sparrow and the desperation on her. Does her I can't remember, does her weapon have the like the -1 thing that like Lysithea has? It does not.
No, I don't believe so.
What's her survivability like? That's the only thing that I'd be like,
it's not great.
I can't remember. Yeah.
But I mean, the null follow-up in the weapon is nice. I loved that they did the odd turn thing, the odd and even turn things for her. Like that kind of gave her the whole duality thing. But her survivability isn't great, but she does have fleeting echo. But
yeah,
I mean, the
so
desperation.
She's still gonna hit more.
As long as she moves 2 spaces, though, like she doesn't.
I forgot. You don't need the. Yeah, I forgot that was the caveat that they added.
Yeah, Blue Gang. I'm actually surprised there was no slaying there too. I thought there was for something. But yeah, this is really a nice kit for her, and I'm glad that Ruben is not in charge of outfitting the Tempest Trials or whatever thing I'm trying to auto battle. Because this thing would just absolutely destroy me.
Oh god, yeah.
Because she has no follow-up though, like she's a perfect candidate for that Desperation 4. And then Fleeting Echo gives her extra speed. Like this is a very cohesive kit. You gotta love that. Yeah. Almost perfect. Just no pivot.
Yeah, I totally forgot that they added the movement as part of Desperation 4. Opening it up to like a bunch of units instead of just the one.
I'm a fan. I think they did a good job with that one. But that's This is a great kit. Like, you did a good job with this one. Okay, this is a unit that I have seen slowly being built for the last 3 years, I think. I was really excited for this submission. As I have seen them like every step of the way here. Someone who Conquest contributed a ton to the channel, and just honestly it took a step back because sometimes you get too involved in FE, but as soon as there were skills that Keaton could have, he came rallying back with Attack Defense Prime 4 and Null Sea Disrupt and Attack Smoke 4, and I mean, what can you say? Is there anything you would do better on this unit?
Reminds me what his weapon has in it.
So the true damage from defense is really nice, and make sure this unit hits very hard. I thought they got an update to their beast transformation, but I guess that wasn't this unit. But still, the extra 10 damage though is nice, and I mean, if you can proc bonfire, that's just amazing.
Yeah. Because I was just like the only thing I was surprised about, which is not necessarily like you shouldn't do this kind of thing. I was surprised to see the Null Sea Disrupt 4 versus like the beast skills that have come out recently.
Yeah, I was about to say Special Spiral 4, but I don't think he can't get Special Spiral 4, can he?
Because he's beast, right? Or
I believe that's right.
Crazy?
There are so many things, like skill inheritance is probably where I make my stupidest mistakes. I always, there are some things that just don't make any sense to me, and so that I just put them out of my head, and that the skill limitations to beasts and dragons are one of them. But yeah, this is pretty nice.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can tell. Oh, that's funny. No, I'm totally wrong, because Keaton has Special Spiral 3.
Oh, never mind.
Sorry, guys. We've been streaming for long enough that the brain is starting to mush. This is not quite there, but we're still going.
Yeah,
strong.
there's too much stuff in FE to remember. Okay.
You're starting to see chinks in the armor, but I think I would really like Special Spiral 4 on this unit. If you combined like true damage plus all of the plus the piercing that a Special Spiral would give along with that bonfire, I think that would be a lot of fun. But I mean, what else can I say? Like, this is a great build, and I would love to see this unit come along. Next up, we have Izzy, and Izzy is so proud of this unit. I have seen this unit slowly get more and more skills as time goes on. And you can see the beauty that is Sothis there. Yeah. So,
look at her! Sorry, I was delayed because my dog came in and he says hello. He's like, "What have you been doing?"
Okay, yes. Now I get the jingle. I was wondering if that was like a charm or something.
No, that's my dog. One of them. But he came in. But yeah, I love seeing love on Sothis. I love Sothis. She's so cute.
Yeah, and she's got like Counter Roar 4 is a really good skill on her. This is an excellent build, and I think I'd like attack speed far save, but I also know she's on a budget because she's saving for some other stuff.
Yeah, sometimes like deciding whether to invest in a unit fodder versus investing in other stuff, it's tough sometimes, and you just gotta work with what you got.
I love it. So Bloot Gang's theory is that she needs attack speed far save because it fits the Christmas theme.
I like that.
Perfect. That is indeed the case. So excellent. Let's look real quickly. And of course, Izzy would definitely have pivot. Like that's I never had any doubt. But we've got all of the other stuff. I mean, if you wanted to go hardcore, I bet you could get attack speed prime on her. And that would give you a little more speed. Oh, you got arcane green. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. So I think that's the only thing I'd say. But again, like I understand, budgets are budgets, and there's so much to.
Oh yeah, Prime is not a dragon skill.
See, there you go. Why is it not a dragon skill? Like, what purpose does that even serve? Anyway,
there's someone in the Discord that's very grumpy that Prime's not inheritable to dragons.
There's probably a lot of them. Anyway, though, let's move us on. And I know Moon's been waiting patiently.
Yes.
She has a very sleepy edition here, which is kind of funny because she might be asleep by now. It's a little bit past her bedtime.
I'm like Mirabilis or Lindhart. Lindhart.
Yeah, Seaside Parasol I think is a fantastic staff right now. It has some great potential of support.
Is that Larshell's?
Yes, I believe so.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, her weapon was great. Or is great rather for an inheritable. Oh, dazzling shift. Oh, that one hurts.
Yeah.
That one hurts. That's a flame.
Oh,
that hurts.
Did you want Alencia to die instead?
Look. Flame is my sweetheart, little baby. She's a silly kitty cat. Oh no, sorry, Dazzling Shift is someone else. I'm thinking of Dazzle Far Trace. Never mind. Carry on. Dazzling Shift, I think, was Larashell's. I thought, or maybe Ascended Alencia. Never mind.
Yeah. So there you
go.
It
is Alencia. Never mind. I'm a fool.
Every time a unit gets an Alencia inherit, how happy she is.
No! I mean, I'm happy that it's not Dazzle Far Trace. Okay.
Just saying.
Sweet defense.
We didn't look at skills. We got to look at skills. I always wanted to build a Linhardt. Never got a chance to. It's so hard. Like healers are really tough to. Yeah.
I'm laughing
Spirit.
at chat. I'm so sorry.
Spirit is 100% confirmed. Like I don't know why she's denying it. Like that's is terrible. We have another healer coming up here. This is weird. We usually don't get just too many healers. Let's see.
Is there a 0 missing?
Maybe it has a 0 missing. It did look like one number was missing. That generally doesn't happen anymore, but you never know. Nope. All right. I'm so sorry, Riven. I either copied your code wrong or... Yeah, probably I copied it wrong, but... Oh, man. Okay, we have Stonky up next. I have seen this unit. This unit is pretty fantastic. Oh,
yes!
Stonky, you didn't do your legendary leaf. Okay, we'll look at this one real quick because you were so excited about it. But this is the +10 Robin. We'll go pretty quickly in there.
Miss Robin. Miss Evil Robin.
I still think this unit is really good though. And has the interesting BV. All right. I definitely prefer either the attack speed form or there's the new one as well. But the dog is coming after you.
Oh yeah,
Aww.
he's got his leg in my hair.
I will say, like, I still think this is one of the better near saves in the game. Armored Blaze, wow. Stonky, that is. Who has Armored Blaze right now? Is that just Edelgard?
I think so. Yeah, because it's new.
Is this like? Wow, I am all kinds of impressed here. Okay, this is a great build. Apparently, Pawns of Loki certified. So anyway, good times. What else did you inherit other than that? That's interesting. Okay. Stonks, we got to talk. I'm curious what all you ate for that one. But that's next up. We're going to do Val. Have you seen Val and her cosplays on Twitter? X, Twitter, something? I don't know.
I might have. I'm not super sure.
Her most popular one is probably Fafnir.
Okay.
But she also does a dogger and really, really excellent.
I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, you should definitely on X or wherever else. I think they post on Instagram as well. They're a lot of fun to look at.
Yeah.
Arcane Threema.
Yeah, the letter is called Thorn. That's how I remember.
I won't remember that. I'll just try to remember the TH. But Moon, how did you miss your build? Like I just did your unit. Moon fell asleep. That's what happened. Like Moon fell asleep for half a second. All right. Okay, back to this unit because Val deserves some time. How are you feeling about this and the +9 status?
I love Shez. Well, the +9 hurts, but sometimes I feel like sometimes the units, they just don't show up. When you want that last one and they're a 3 or 4 star pool, they just don't show up when you want them. I had that happen to me with some, so I assume that's what happens. Because otherwise trying to pull for them is just next to impossible. Was Shez the free one on her banner?
No, Shez was an immediate demote.
She was an immediate demote.
I believe so.
I thought she was the freebie. I thought we got her as a freebie on her banner.
Yeah, those are immediate demotes, right? Like
my bad. Yeah, she was the 2 free copies. So because she didn't get a focus, so it was basically next to impossible to pull for. Sorry, I got my terminology mixed up.
or it might have been me. Who knows what these things are called? Those straight to demote, the ones that aren't on the banner but it goes straight to demote are tough though. But for me it was Lucius. This was a long time ago when you could use healers in an arena. But yeah, I had him up to +9 and just could not get that last one.
Yeah, I was remembering Manic Struggle specifically.
Oh.
Trying to +10 her Crom was miserable.
Crom.
So I'll forgive the +9 Shez because I know how miserable it is getting that last one, especially for a demote, that rarely gets a focus, if any, on a banner. Because I think I've seen Shez like maybe once. The distant.
I think the Shadow's working on a video about how hard it is to get those units to +10. He was looking for some number crunching the other day, so.
The distant attack speed is great. The close call, like it's all around speed plus unit, and she's gonna hit and it's gonna hurt.
It goes really well with Arcane Threema as well.
It really does, yeah.
But yeah,
because when when I pulled my Lucina, I was like, darn, I can't use this on my Shez because it's going to Frederick. But if I ever get another Lucina, it's going to Shez.
Mine is going to I just went blank. Anna. I've got like an Anna all set up. Like I'm really looking forward to building Anna. I'm trying to figure out what kind of stream I'm gonna set up for that. So we'll see. All right, and next up we have Wombo, who also might have gone to bed. We've got all these East Coast people. I probably should have bumped them up sooner. Man, Wombo, like this is, yeah, this is like the build for this unit. Like we just saw one that was similar, but this one obviously gifted
one's
magic
using the
here.
gifted magic, yeah.
Yeah, I Wombo is definitely waiting anxiously for a refine. Like this is
Moon. I messed up. I messed up on that.
Oh, I don't think she messed up. I think she was really happy that Alencia.
No, I mean I'm glad it wasn't Flame, so that got eaten. So you know.
Pulse Smoke is really good on this unit, by the way. Like it is no kidding. That was a skill I had on there when I had her on my Cav line. Really excellent, but. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. We're all hoping for an excellent refine here, and yeah.
Give her the gift of magic, IS.
All right, I
Hello, Wombo.
Oh, there's Wombo. Hey. Hundley wants to do a fodder stream. That is nerve-wracking to fodder for someone else. Like I don't even know. This was a late edition. I got a ping, and Emma is one of our mods. I always try to get our mods in here because it's one of the perks that I can actually offer to them. So this is Emma, and honestly, Astrid could really go off with a great refine. Like she's already not a bad unit. But that bonus doubler and moving an extra space could be a lot of fun. Are you a fan of this unit at all?
If it's not a unit that I have any interest in, I usually don't pay as much attention, to be honest. But that's what's interesting, I think, about watching like the unit reviews and just kind of perusing the people's builds in the Discord and such. Because I get to see units that I don't normally pay any mind to, you know. So I think that's the cool part about it. And I'm just kind of looking through the speed tactic. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, for being a range cav, there's only so much we can do right now with range calves. So I think that's a lot of the go-to skills right now.
Okay, so big complaint here, and this is not against Emma. This is against IS. Why does infantry speed tactic score in arena, but infantry null follow-up does not? Like, drives me absolutely bonkers.
Because they don't want us to have null follow-up on all the units. They want to make it hard on us. So that's the only thing I can think of.
Okay, I have been told that if I really want to win the argument with Ilya, I should stop the count right now. I'm winning because it's 53%. So I'm gonna end our poll with 100 votes here. And declare myself the winner, and we can make fun of Ilya later. All right, so this has been a successful stream. Time for a nap. But wait, there's more. Okay, I'm trying to look at. Okay, we've got enough time. Okay, I'm still doing good. I've gotten chatty, and I wanted to make sure I hadn't wasn't gonna miss some fun stuff here. All right. Here we've got Alderadan, and we've talked about like units that do well with the stock. You know, this is the Omni Tank build, and Lynn is definitely one of those because of the Resplendent. Like, I do think she has like bad bridesmaid's dress on, but she's rocking it. Like she can pull it off.
Yeah, the nipple outfit is not my favorite for her, but having a Resplendent I think is really beneficial for a lot of the older units, and because they get a little bit of a buff, right?
Yes, yeah. The extra stats are really nice.
Yeah. And so that's super helpful. And then of course, all the skills that can make them viable is super nice. The whole point of this stream.
Ordinary cheese, thanks. I'm never going to be able to unsee the hair diaper.
You're so right for that, Wizard. You're so right.
I'm looking at it now and I'm like, oh no.
You're so right.
Wow. I don't even. Let's move on to skills and look at.
Thanks,
yeah, okay. So no pivot. Oh, but we do have Phytolastra, godlike reflexes.
And godlike reflexes.
Yeah, great stuff. And distant pressure for when you want to do like the full Omni Tank build. Frenzy. When do we get Frenzy 4? I want Frenzy 4 really badly. Oh, and Velocity 4 too. Yeah, this unit is waiting for a lot of good stuff.
The longer we wait for those 4 skills, the better they're gonna be.
You're not wrong. Like that is true. Unlike units, which people say that and suddenly they get like the 4-star demote and they're like, oh.
Poor bow guy. Will
yeah,
Blazing Blade Archer. Yeah.
Not only are they a demote, but they're not even a demote, right? I guess they're straight into the 4-star pool, but so they're really hard to get on top of everything else. It's just mean. All right, Katse, we have seen you all like this entire time chatting it up, and so let's take a look at your absolute monster of a legendary Yuri.
Oh, good for him.
What is there to say about this? Like, how are you liking this?
I like it. Good for Yuri. I was really excited when he got released. And I wish we got more. Wish we saw more of him. He got snubbed for Christmas, But seeing people like investing into both his base and his legendary some more, he's such a cool unit with foul play and always throws me off. He's one of those like, gosh dang it, now I have to actually keep track of where he's going. And including that tempo in there and the Flash Sparrow are both really nice for him. They play well.
I will say, I think lethality and the tempo 4 aren't the most synergistic together, but I mean it is. You're still like you're taking one hit gets gets the damage reduction at 50%, and then the next gets it at 100%. So I mean it's still really good. But yeah, It is an embarrassment of riches at that point. And I'm guessing you can get. I don't see it up here, but you can probably get some kind of no follow-up from somewhere else.
Yeah, because he's infantry, so that's pretty easy peasy.
Let's look briefly at the skills here. We have swap, but not pivot. That's, I mean, come on. Arcane Void. Whoa.
I mean, I feel like that was probably I might as well put it on him if they had it.
And I completely forgot. I thank you guys in the chat. This is actually has half null follow-up in his weapon. For some reason, I thought that I remembered this unit not having it, and so that's for survivability purposes. It's really nice to be able to give him full null follow-up. But I mean, half null follow-up. You're probably, if you're getting that lethality proc, the unit is probably dying anyway. But go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say Ganoon. She has she has lethality, so that's probably why they have Arcane Void on Yuri.
Yeah.
There we go. Ginny, yeah.
That's a much Ginny is a much better way. And thank you, Andre. That is how every. Like, the day that banner released, it was so much fun watching everyone try to pronounce that name. So.
My favorite is just gargling sounds for her name.
And there's Fatal Smoke.
And there's
4.
the Fatal Smoke. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, there we go. Someone was asking about that. Yeah, Fleeting Echo.
Oh, you can't use that with the proof weapon? Or is it the foul play?
Foul play. You can't use it with
foul play.
Okay. Which, I mean, you don't always need foul play, so that's depending on what you're setting him up for. But when you're using him in the player's hands, it sure is nice. Oh, I didn't notice the floret too. It's a really nice build. You did an excellent job. Next up, we've got Silverwolf, who I think I saw in the chat. All right, let's see. Oh, yes, of course. That's this has actually been improved on.
Sothis.
Yeah, that's all right. How you feeling about Sothis and bonus doubler 4?
I love Miss Sothis. Wow, I love seeing her get love.
Are
the
you
unit of all time?
Are you looking forward to her? Like, it is very possible that she is on the Forma. The Hall of Forms for March.
I am very wanting an improved Sothis myself. I've been eyeing some in Binding Worlds, but didn't quite find one. I found Christmas and I was like, I didn't want Christmas. But I like seeing Sothis get some love because I know a lot of people trash on her as a mythic and a dark mythic at that. But I like seeing this. This is nice.
Well, it's not 100% confirmed, but I do think she gets on that March one, and I will love getting an update on mine as well. I think I will probably go Counter Roar 4
instead of the Dragon's Wrath.
Yeah, but I like bonus doubler 4. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
I got a question in the chat. How do you make Sothis good? And the answer is don't use her on Aetherraid's defense. That's not like a snide comment either. That's the problem with Sothis is she's a bad dark mythic. She's actually not a bad unit, but the mode that she's supposed to be in. Like, why do you want an Omni tank on defense? So. Anyway.
Give it to Halloween Mer. Yeah. I don't have much counter roar to spare anybody. So.
No, that's a hard one. And we have pivot. It's been a little bit. All right.
Pivot.
We'll get back into it.
Imagine having any CYLs show me any love except Robin, because he was the only one I pulled.
Oh man. Okay. Excellent unit. Love to see Sothai. Good times.
So this.
How many people are going to make fun of me for that statement? Like I very clearly said, like, don't use her on defense, not don't use her. Jeez. Sprinkles, they're picking on me.
Yeah. And that's what chat's supposed to do to a streamer.
Go beat them up.
If you're not getting bullied by your chat, are you really a streamer?
No. Well,
just saying.
It means you don't have a chat.
Exactly. Miss Olivia needs a resplendent. Give her a resplendent, please.
Yeah.
But this build looks gorgeous.
It does. This is a fantastic build. And I like the Gale Force on Dancers is so nice, and she's fantastic with Arcane Devourer. Like this is a lot of fun. Colorless Feud. What's that about? I'm trying to.
The only thing I could assume is that it has something to do with the way that they're building a team. Is my guess.
Oh my god, that's such a good question. Okay, Blue Gang wants to know, like, you get to choose what resplendent like outfit does Olivia get?
Give her Realm of Light. The poofy pants would work really well with Olivia, you know. Plus the rainbow bubble look to it, it would be very pretty with her. Yeah, the Vanaheimer.
Yeah, no, I like it. Rainbow bubble.
Your rainbow bubble! That's what I call it.
I will say I'm with Spirit. Like the 29 out of 30 flowers, it just like, it's so close.
She's infantry.
She's
infantry. Let them live.
she doesn't need that extra flower for sure, but like it would haunt me. I think it's like that extra flower would be like 200 or something, like it's something ridiculous. But that's reposition, but no pivot. That's something. Wow. Surge Sparrow, love that. And this unit has been used in an arena. That's great. Rock Slide Dance. Wow, this is a loved unit. All right.
Wait, what's she got on her beast skill again?
Right now she's running
Wings of Mercy.
Call. Oh yeah, Wings of Mercy. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, what are you using over Rock Slide Dance? Oh, okay. Wings of Mercy. I'll let that pass.
I'm guessing like it's either or, like player phase, Wings of Mercy, Rock Slide Dance for enemy phase. So anyway, love the unit. Excellent job there.
Give her a resplendent IS. Do it, cowards.
All right. I've got a unit that you will probably like.
Oh.
Let's see if they have it up right. There we go.
It's Wobbin. Oh, good for him.
Wow.
Good for him.
Wow. That's so much fodder. Holy cow.
And he's got the BS. Let's go. Good for him.
That is something. Momo, this is a unit. Like this is loved right here.
It's so interesting to me to see that, you know, Occultist Strike and Assassin Strike have been getting so much attention. I mean, because of the flared pairing as well, but it's so interesting because you never saw Poison Strike on too many units. Poison Strike 3, you didn't see it very often.
Okay,
and so when
you missed the Poison Strike meta.
I did.
It was year 2.
In my head, I've never seen it until now. And now everybody's got it again. And and it's so interesting seeing how like the chip damage is back, and like so many people have had it and are feeding their Golvegs to to their faves.
Yeah. Oh, Oblivion says the only time Jafar was good. That is unfortunately true. That is, on the upside, we do have Pivot here, so that's good.
It's okay, DTM. Grandpa Joel can tell us all about the Poison Strike meta. What was it like, Grandpa?
Back in my day, all of Arena was just armors. I had a +10 Effie. That's how bad it was. Oh man. Okay. For the Fae boomers out there, I'm blanking. Who was the armor that had the speed super boon? Blue Lance, and was terrible. And everyone had her because she had the super boon and she scored better because of it. I'm blank. Gwen, yes, thank you. Oh, that was killing me. Okay. Yeah, that unit was terrible. If ever you see a +10 Gwen in someone's barracks, that's what happened. Like you're like, this unit has terrible speed. Why are they at plus speed? Let me tell you, it was not by choice. Chemo, you are just in time. We have you up next. Oh god, what did Wombo just say? I'm scared to look. Oh, well, that's actually Wombo. Yeah, we did used to get 50 orb. There were good things about being back in the day. That was one of them.
Okay, B-Sense 4, yeah!
Is Ader another one that you just really love dying? Is that
Ader doesn't have to die.
That's true. Never mind. Yeah, so it's just Alencia.
Yeah. I just love seeing other beast units too, because again, I'm so Freya pilled. I don't see as many other units. Eat the baby goat.
But in particular, like the Cavs got the update to the transformation, and it is very nice.
Yeah, with the clash. It's clash basically built in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clash and the player phase no follow-up.
Yes.
Oh no, never mind. Full no follow-up. I see. Yeah. The brain is starting to go. This is a great Gale Force unit though, and a lot of the beasts are like that. That's I remember a certain someone, like the first big video they had was Beast Force. They happened to be in the chat. Their name might be Oblivion, but like that was Beast Force that came out and everyone just went crazy over that. It was a great video. You guys should go back and I bet if you Google that, you could still find Oblivion. But, I mean, this is a fantastic kit for this unit. And she has the speed. I would have liked to see a speed boon just for what she's doing, but I still, this one's pretty great. Yeah. Let's see the skills. Oh my gosh. Of course, Arcane Nihility. That makes sense. And we do have Pivot. Okay. Quality build here from Chemo.
Your summoner support unit. Yeah, so that will bump her stats up too.
Excellent. Look at, like, oh my gosh. I didn't look at how little this dot is. Like, jeez. Flared Sparrow, Surge Sparrow. Like, this is just everything. C dual cav. Love this. Attacks. Ooh. Oh man, this unit has been fed so many great units. You have created Uber Selkie. This is good times. All right, I just got a beep on Discord, and I am deathly afraid. And sight attack speed, dang. That is a thing. I'm definitely afraid that this is Ilya. Okay. All right. Where was I going? Sorry, I got distracted by beeps. Let's look real quick at Brave Blitz.
Hundley.
What? Who? Where? Huh? Oh.
Chat, do I need to teach Grandpa Trill about streamer mode?
Probably. That's the problem is you guys usually tell me great things that I'm supposed to be paying attention to. So yeah, that far off look there is usually me trying to accommodate some mistake I've made. But anyway, we have Hanoka, not the most recent one, but still the one with the best name, with Blue Sky Warrior and Arcane Nestrond, and this is a really fun build, and I have to know, am I the only one who sees this unit every other Hall of Forms map and she just absolutely destroys me?
Oh my god, make her go away. Honestly, I think like I have in our group chat, I want to say me and Toasty were complaining about it. Every Hall of Form. She just wrecks everybody. It's awful.
Yes, she really does a number on my team, and I am so glad that Brave Blitz isn't in charge of giving her a build. That makes my life easier.
Now, is this the alt that was similar to the Pony Crom, where it was like ascended units before ascended units were a thing?
I don't think so. I thought this was the original. Am I remembering that? No, this isn't. No, you're completely right. Yes. Okay. Because the original was the Blue Lance.
The Ascended we have at home, yes. Okay. I thought so.
Right. I completely blanked on her original form. That is, yeah. Sorry, I had to look at Warrior, Princess, and Scowl just a bit because that skill just absolutely destroys me so much. Oh man, we got a lot of good stuff on this unit. Yeah, Brave Blitz always does fantastic builds, and it's good to see this unit get some love with Arcane Nestrond. No pivot, yeah. We've been going through a bit of a pivot drought, so.
No pivot, smiley face. I feel like we need are you team pivot or team anti-pivot?
We'll have a poll in the chat and or in the Discord rather. That's right. No guidance for Blute Gang, so that is interesting. But let's head over and look at some Flame Rinka, because that's always a fun thing. This unit has an excellent stat line. I think we see one at least once a time, and okay, I was not expecting this build on her. All right, so we kept Flame Gumbai, and we refined for defense, and are going hard on Ignis.
For the Gambit.
Wow. And still has respectable speed. I mean. Okay. I what can I say? Yeah.
I'm like sometimes I feel I'm like math lady trying to process everything at once.
Oh, I forgot. I figured out how to do these. Where are they? There. We'll do balloons for Flame Rinka.
I like balloons.
Yeah, there's all sorts of fun ones. I don't know how to trigger them with my yeah. Good times, right? Gambit Flame Rinka though, that is very nice. Okay, we have both arcane weapons, of course, and there we go. Breaking the breaking the drought. Oh, this is a loved unit. Excellent. So, a little different build than we're used to seeing, and I kind of love it. Like the Ignis is very nice. Okay, we've got another Ninja Zelgius that we need to look at because he's just that good. And very similar build, but with a Panic Smoke 4 now. Let's see, how are they? Okay, they're using him as an Omni tank this time. So this unit is
the other
so
one was a
on.
save, yeah.
Yeah. How are you feeling about Zelgius in Alfheim?
Wait, what was that?
In the fairyland there.
Oh. It's funny. I like it. I mean, should he be in the Snow Ninja place? Yes. But he can be in Fairyland. It's fine. We need some male fairy people. You know, we haven't had any male resplendent fairies, and that's truly a shame.
I think you are right, and I think just for Oblivion, they need to make the Black Knight resplendent as fairy.
Yeah. That is. Yeah. Do it. Do it, cowards. Do it, cowards. I'm calling you cowards, IS. Do it, you won't.
But we have Pivot right up front. Oblivion is coming after me now, so that's but good stuff there. And we've got the near save build as well. Yeah. This unit is very versatile. That's fun unit to use, definitely. All right. Next up I have a few that I picked out just because we were going through and these looked like a lot of fun. We're coming up to the end of these though. So we've got just a few more. And then we've been going for about 3 hours, which is normally about my limit for when my brain really turns to mush. But I had to these are I think you're gonna enjoy these.
Yay!
And then we'll go over the Discord Choice Award.
Miss Edelgard. Oh, good for her. Good for her. Oh, yes. I love this.
The winter Edelgard we have at home.
I love this. Look, she can be winter Edelgard at home in a cute swimsuit. So, plus she's got the duo skills she can pop off. The regular winter Edelgard can't. So, only downside is the lack of being able to set the world on fire,
Yeah, this is, and I mean, honestly, would you rather have setting the world on fire or have 2 hits? So, I will say she probably needs to be paired up with a Lear to get the piercing. But once you have that, I mean, this is a fantastic build and this is a ton of fun. Let's see what other crazy skills McClouse has on this unit. Arcane Eleuthir, perfect. That's. And of course, that's for a unit that has everything. We have to see Pivot. Yeah, this unit has been through a lot of different builds. Surge Sparrow, we've gone speed Edelgard. That's perfect. Oh, excellent. Vengeful Fighter. I wonder how that went. All right. Anyway, Deathblow Echo. I completely missed that she had that. That's actually really nice on her.
Yeah. Good for her.
Definitely.
Unfortunate, another Edelgard had to die for this one, but
Edelgards do not like competition. They like to be the only one. That's this is for Moon if she's still here. I saw this, it got a ton of votes, and apparently Speed Leo exists, and this is him. So we've had to go Pumpkin Stem and for all of the extra stats, which makes sense, and BY. Oh, okay, BY is the new one. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, this is like the way Leo should have been all along, right?
Poor Leo. I was talking about Leo earlier when I was summoning, and I go, it's unfortunate that most of what I know about him is the whole tomato thing, because apparently it's not a thing in or in Fates, but they make it such a thing in Fae.
Was it in the DLC? Is that anyway? It came from somewhere and I forget where, but that someone told me once, and that information has leaked out of my mind. Man, look at all these skills. Like this unit has oh man. Oh man, Rich Pichu says it was not even in the DLC because it was translated out of the English version. So wow.
Poor guy.
This is the true mark of a loved unit, is live for honor and live for bounty. That's excellent. All right.
You got all the smokes.
Good times, and of course an attuned skill as well. So excellent.
Good for him. I didn't play much of Fates, but I like Leo.
I almost missed one of our boosters here, so I'm gonna double back and make sure Ulivar gets hit with, of course, an amazing Dimitri, who we've been there. Yeah, we were talking about this, and he really did get a good refine and remix. Like it was pretty great. Folks are kind of sleeping on it right now.
Are they really? Because he tanks really, really well.
There was at the very beginning. I think it's kind of, you know how the thing goes. Like if you look at like the engage chart, like everyone loves it. Oh wait, we hate it. Oh wait, we love it. And we're like, we started off the opposite. Like the opposite. We hate it, and then wait, no, it's not that bad, and we're back up to liking Dimitri again. But I think folks were angry that he didn't get a legendary Seliph level refine.
Oh, okay.
I mean, legendary Seliph got a like bonkers like refine of the year type deal.
Okay, but if he got a bonkers refine, then people would still be complaining, because then they'd be complaining about how he got a bonkers refine that changes the meta. You know, so
It is the number one pastime of all Fae players is complaining. So that is true. I just so I'm clear, I am not immune to that. I also
no, neither am I. Nobody's gonna be satisfied. I'm a hater and I love complaining. What do you want from me? But yeah, like, great solid build, you know.
Okay, I do want to hit the Discord winner, and this one surprised me. Do you want to take do you want to take a guess at what unit got this? Like what just off the cuff?
I saw someone with like 8 hearts when I was going through them, but I can't remember who it was. But I remember hearting some, so I can't remember though.
This one got like 20. It was I was really impressed. I did not know that there were that many Cath fans out there, and yeah, I mean, fancy
Persona
dragon.
Cath.
Yes, exactly. I mean, the art's pretty fantastic. Like I'm loving that, but I even like the Kanto. Like gun to my head, I probably couldn't tell you what Kanto Unit 3x3 did. Like I would have to go in and look up that you could move anywhere to a space.
I
within,
genuinely forgot about most of the Persona banner. I call it the Persona banner because they look like the Phantom Thieves, but I forgot about most of the Thief banner, to be honest. So seeing Kath not only like it here in a unit review, but also like getting the Viewer's Choice Award, the Discord Choice Award, is really cool.
Fancy Dragon, you did an amazing job on this one. Like this was pretty spectacular. That is like all the right skills on this unit. It looks like she's set up for hit and run, but I'm sure you could use like ARD probably as well. And I mean, right now it looks like you're using her in Earth Season, which I bet she just destroys things. Yeah.
Murder, yay.
Yes, Hundley, it was an amazing idea that you had.
I really like it. I love the interaction. Plus, you can cross-promote the Discord. Wow.
Anyway.
Yeah, this is a great build. I love seeing random units get love that I don't think about very often, and this is definitely one of them. Look at her. She's just eating so well. She's eating, all of Sether's family. Sather's family.
all the Gulvigs just devouring
exactly. Because inside is Kvasir, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, all the Gulvigs got eaten. It's the picture of the snake eating itself.
The Ouroboros.
So all right, I thank you so much for being on with me.
Yeah.
So
our bonds connect us.
Oh, Turtlebot, it looks like I missed you. So let's see if we can't fix that. We got time for one more. And chat, there are always things that I forget. You can ask just about everyone who knows me. Never feel bad about piping up. Let's oh, this one's gonna be a good one too. Okay, I'm glad we double backed.
Oh, the babies!
Oh, Turtle, you're gonna make Husky so happy that I double back for this one. Just got a new refine. One of our, is this our only trio unit?
It is, yes. Yeah. I think we might see a trio unit for New Year's. That's my guess. We'll see, but that's the Sather Gulvig and Kvasir are like the strongest option besides these three.
And Turtle says that they have no quarter on there now, so that
good.
Units got even better. Yeah,
I'm very jealous. I'm seething with jealousy right now.
Yeah, but that's, and we have pivot, so this unit has been done correctly. So good to go. Oh, there we go. No quarter. Yeah, we see it now. That's so excellent build, and honestly, she got a pretty good refine as long as you use lots of flyers, and I use lots of flyers. So aerial maneuvers. How many Alencias died for this stream? I'm curious. That's yeah.
Look, I didn't submit my Sedith because I wanted to submit Frederick and show him some love and development. But, enough. The slander won't be forgotten.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. If you guys haven't listened to the Goat Mommy podcast, it's Sprinkles and Manic. I'll make sure to leave a link in the notes here. That is like the morning after, like as I'm getting ready. That's what I put on. It always, like, the energy you guys have is just amazing. I remember when I first heard you guys and you had, I don't know, it was something ridiculous like 200 subs, and I was like, how are these folks not? How are more people not listening to this? Anyway. Now you're up past 1,000 and going strong, and it is a fantastic channel, and I always enjoy listening to them. They're very knowledgeable and they're a lot of fun, which is a good good mix. They also
there's 4 of us, and we all get to yell about different characters, so but we've always appreciated seeing you pop up from time to time in the comments too. When you first commented, I was like, wow, there's a FEHtuber who has like a few thousand subs that commented on us. Wow.
I absolutely love you guys. Like that like, no joke. I wouldn't say that if I didn't mean it.
I appreciate it.
So everyone in the chat, you should go check them out. Sprinkles is great. I think Tacho just a second ago said you got the award for the most adorable FEHtuber. That's probably not too far off. You always have a lot of fun to do these with. So thank you for sitting with me for 3+ hours.
Oh, it was easy peasy. You led most of the way. Because like I said, I'm here for the hype. Not as knowledgeable about the meta, but I'm here. Glad to have the day off to hang out.
We'll see if next time I can keep the stream from exploding. Like that's my goal. But anyway, with that, take care and schedule an appointment with your FEHologist real soon.
Good night.